Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to the XFL7 Pro League Finals. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live in action for 3 days straight, and it's been a bit of a shaky start, guys. We started a bit late today, but everything looks good. Everything looks sorted right now, and we are in for an absolutely thrilling 3 days that we have lined up for you today, guys. We have 5 matches on the line, and obviously, it's going to start off with Rondo and Yulin, guys. Is the place for the action to be here actually in Rondo? We've got already LFR Kazaya with 4 eliminations secured, and they are at the top of the table. Not too long into the match here. We are just 3 minutes 40 seconds into the match, and they've already secured 4 eliminations. Now, Area 51, they will try and reply back with some eliminations of their own here. They have not picked up any as of yet. So they'll be looking towards LFR Kasaya to actually get onto the board here. We can see Zahiu taking down a player from Mystic as well, and he confirms that elimination. So very nice start for a lot of teams here. We've seen 8 teams on the board already here, and looking like a very kill heavy match right now. And we can see that Area 51 has already started off their attack towards Elif Akazaya, and we can see Manu being the victim here. He's going to get knocked out, looking for the thirst, and Peace is going to get it with that grenade over here. And Akazaya, they lose a player actually in the form of Manu. And looking at that elimination come through, they've dropped out 4th place on the leaderboard. We can see Neox Factory, also a bit of a happening place here, of course, in Rondo. Those are the 2 places where most of the early fights will go down. So it's going to be interesting to see what's actually going to happen over here. We can see the rush coming in. We can see Gels getting another knock over here. And we can see that Area 51 complete their domination over LF Akasai, and they get eliminated out of the match here. And there's actually 1 player left here for Akazaya. He's going to go in for the records, I'm 100% sure. So yeah, pretty decent start either way for LF Akazaya. They're going to come back with all 4 of their players here as soon as they get the recall in. But now, of course, we've got 2 casters for this grand finals here, and let me introduce my casting partner for these next 3 days. Going to be Toaster here. Toaster, how are you doing today?
Absolutely, I'm fine over here. And thank you, Josh, for introducing me. And hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be the second caster for this grand finale, which will be holding on 3 days. And yeah, already, as Josh have mentioned, Rondo map where fight take place, and it is getting intense, where every single teams are going for elimination points after elimination points, and we have already seen LFAkas are getting dominated by Area 51. And right now, Team LFEQZ Esport is also taking fight. And 3 days is gonna be an outstanding game where 3 different countries like Sri Lanka, Bhutan, and Maldives will be going head on for that upcoming the champions title over here. And it is worth to see which team or which country will be taking that lead or that champions title. Am I not wrong, Josh? What is your take on this? Which team do you think will dominate entire game match over here with?
Yeah, there are a lot of actual contenders for this grand final here at XFL7, especially when it comes to 3 countries, just like Joseph said correctly. Bhutan, Maldives, and Sri Lanka. There are a lot of talent from all these 3 countries. We have seen Makpen, we can see witnessing the fight right now. We can see that Rin gets a knock and the elimination of Witcher, and Makpen, one of the Bhutanese teams that definitely do have a shot at a very good performance or very good grand finals that we have here. So rooting for them from the Bhutan side here. Maybe from Maldives, I think that we will see a lot of teams actually like Elefa Kazaya, even though that they've had a sort of shaky start, but they're still at the tabletop. So we can see that They have actually got back together once again here in this Rondo, of course, made possible with the recall systems that everyone is now currently using. Of course, Akazaya will be very competitive in this grand finals. We do have SDMC NG as well. That will be a very strong team from the Maldives to actually um, be in this grand finals with us. So yeah, very strong teams from Maldives, but from Sri Lanka, that is going to be the question because there's so many amazing teams on the board with us here. We have VE, we have VEISSL we have One Hit Gods, and we have the champions for so many LAN events right now. Two back-to-back LAN champions, LFPQC in this lobby right now here, and of course. Now, we do have the hosts as well, XFL7, that are in this finals, of course, right now. So they are a very solid team here as well. So a lot of competition from the Sri Lanka side as well as from the Maldives and Bhutan here. But we can see a fight going on right now. We can see the knockdown coming through, and EVRG4 is going to try their best to confirm these couple of eliminations as fast as possible here. We can see the stage, I think that's a stage 3 zone. Yeah, we have the stage 3 zone coming through. And ladies and gentlemen, look at the amount of people remaining. It is actually 73 people remaining. It's not the stage 3, it's stage 2 still. But it's just absolutely crazy because of the whole recall system. We have a lot of teams picking up eliminations, then coming back and getting those eliminations yet again. So in reality, while teams do have 8-9 kills, they might have 8-9 kills of the same team that they have been fighting against. So you never know how fights can go down here. Very unpredictable Rondo is, especially with the rotations that you can see happening now. We have Vedapappa as well going up against, I think this is N8 if I'm not mistaken. So they're taking shots down right now. Fala with the S12K is knocked on. He's absolutely lethal with that S12K, but he's going to get knocked out from the side here. This is Vajra, I think, esports that we can see here taking those eliminations. So a lot happening, but Team Vedapappa, they do have only 2 players still standing here. So they have to be a bit careful when going forward into the second zone. Of course, try and get the recalls. They do have some left. But yeah, so far so good. We have 68 players remaining with 19 teams still standing here.
Okay, and you guys already have seen right now, like Team Zero Tolerance from Bhutan getting eliminated from the first map, Rondo out here. So exactly like Josh said right now, like they are competitive teams. Like every single teams will go for the elimination points in this map, Rondo over here. And basically, what happens in this map is like team play divide themselves into like 3-1 group where 3 people go for the elimination stack up, and one stays behind to get that recall every single time they like fall down. And judging by the like kill feed like overall standing right now, Makpin is taking the leaderboard over here with 7 elimination points, followed by WP over here with 6 elimination points, and LF Akaza also coming up. Like this team were going aggressive like since the early game over here, and like they are getting those elimination kills after kills. And every team that is over here have represented their country in LAN event and multiple tournaments over here. Right, recently for Bhutan, let's go with EVRG. This team was an underdog team, and right now we are up against multi. My bad. We are like they are putting up their own potential over here, and Team Area 51 gets eliminated over here. Like another team from Bhutan gets eliminated, and the lobby has just started. The fight just started, and the circle for the third stage have closed in right now. And already like teams are getting intense. The rotation coming from each and every teams are accurate, where they are getting elimination points after points. They are securing that single position or holding that angle to get that kill points. Take that fight with other teams over here. And this is what makes Rondo map a special map, where rotation and recall is everything, where you take fight after fight, like with same teams as Josh said right now, where like this team will go up against the same team and they will be recalled, and they'll take fight again, and they'll go get that elimination points, secure that elimination points, and later if they get a good placement point, like winner chicken dinner over here, they will be securing a stack hell of a points over here. And this is what like all the teams are doing over here. And Mukpin recently Pro League competition, like DDX Pro League competition over here, like internationally. So can they take that spirit over here? Like can they take that champions title, or will it be team XFX Legend 7 over here, the host, which like I'm really big fan of this team, especially like this team, like I'm really big fan of this. And from Sri Lanka, my favorite player will be Scout. That guy is absolutely a beast over here, and we'll be looking forward to it. And team, like if you guys see over here, just get taking a fight over there, and WP teams get eliminated over here. So like as you guys say, like 3 stages, like 4th stage zone, still 54 players remaining, and 3 teams getting eliminated over here. And team, we are seeing an aggressive fight with aggression coming from each and every side angles. And it is just the first map, and the first map is getting intense. So let's see what our, like my friend Josh, have to say on this right now.
Yeah, so much fight happening right now, and of course, when it comes to the stages here that we see, when even though the stage is going down right now, even though we're in stage 4 zone, the density is just absolutely off the charts here. 54 players still remaining in a stage 4 zone. Usually it'll drop down to like 40 in an Erangel or a Miramar match, but when it comes down to stage 4 here in Rondo, you have an insane amount of teams still remaining here. We still have 17 teams on the board right now, and we have the zone closing in as well. So a lot of fighting happening. There's not been a dull moment yet. In this Rondo match, we have a lot of teams going up against each other. They are just trying to hold out a position, trying to focus on their rotation in the zone, but something gets in the way here. We can see Makpen trying to get some shots down, but not able to connect. We can see Nero from the side against LNN, Orpheus here, and Linear. They lose out on their first player here. It looks like Nero going in for the elimination, but I think the revive is going to come through just in time here. We see Nostra as well scoping it out over here, looking towards the other side. And of course, I have played with Nostra before. He's been an absolutely brilliant coach, and this is what he does, guys. He just looks around. You know, if a team is focusing on another fight like Nero is on LNN, he will look around and check for any other teams in the vicinity and try to keep them out of the fight that they are currently in. It's just absolutely crazy how the mind of course, the VEIGL Nostra here works wonders. So it's going to be interesting to see what they will be able to do in this grand finals. It's a long time coming, so hopefully they will do very well when it comes to this XFL7 grand final here. We have Admiral going up against USA, and oh my goodness, just gets that elimination really nicely. We have Rifa after a very long time here, my brother from the Maldives here, LNN Rifa now really comfortable with his new home, LNN. Usually we know him all from VEE to STM7, but that is no longer a team anymore. It's been disbanded, and they have, along with Hades from SDMZ, formed an absolutely brutal squad that we have here. Admiral Orpheus as well, just prime players from the Maldives, and LNN, they have a good reason to believe that they do have one of the best squads in the Maldives as well. So it's going to be really interesting up against NG and LFA Kasaya, how they perform in this grand finals. But look at this SDMC NG, just as I said, is going to get eliminated from the match here. And Dark Horse from the side here, laying prone and taking those eliminations with absolute ease, eliminates SDMC NG from this match over here right now. And we do have Makpen looking the way of LFEQC. And who else is looking the way of LFEQC? It's going to be none other than 4K Pure Aim, looking to try and see if he can get some eliminations. Has no utilities, unfortunately. So Storm is going to take that advantage. And it's not Storm who gets a knock, but Aladdin from the nade over here gets a nice little knock, and Lucifer is going to get knocked out by a player from Akazaya as well as and Aladdin is just going absolutely crazy with those nades over here. Mystic gets eliminated as well. Akazaya gets the knock off. Yeah, well deserved, guys. If you come in with a name like that, LF Akazaya, I think Susti will have to, you know, do something about that here. But absolutely great performance. But the zone is not going to help at all. Chris is going to take the knockdown over here and move in forward towards the zone over here. Vermilion Esports, they are doing really well actually in terms of the Rondo match. But yeah, it looks like Mini is going to get picked up right now. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how far they progress actually in this round of match, because we do have Macpen, Abood and his team, and I think Toaster will be really excited to see this. They have 12 elimination on the board right now.
Yeah, like honestly, it is like a shocking thing over here. Like Mukban dominating the first map, Rondo over here with an outstanding elimination points of 12, and like I said, this team has the potential to get it. But will they maintain this streak for the like 3 days that we will be staying over here, and can they maintain this streak where they get elimination points, or is it gonna be a different scenario? And team, like we are heading to top 5 teams over here. Top 5 teams we have Mukpin, TQL, UT, ISSL live over here at the last zone, and the great fight is coming in. Like the zone is shrinking where the fights will get intense. Grenades will be thrown over there, and Cesar with grenade over there, picking off another knock over here. So Cesar is getting aggressive. The aggression is coming from Mukpin over there, and Mukpin Kindle will be going in for a push to finish off and get that elimination point secured for their team. And in front of them, Team Outlaws are there waiting for the opportunity to get into that circle, get some elimination points, and Onikill also going in for aggressive kill. Team Mukpin on a streak right now, hungry for that kill, and elimination points will be secured by Cesar over here. Like Cesar, he is one of the best player from Mukpin, the fragger, the coverer, and he will be delivering like each and everything he got today over here. And Onikill like over there following up with Cesar over here, and Mukpin like already going in aggressively. Like the aggression is coming. Can they like secure the first maps winner chicken dinner over here? And the next circle will be coming in at 20 seconds over here, and still watching over like watching opening in right now, and he just gets a kill over here. Like, what do you think, Josh? Like, what do you think? Do you think Mukpin can secure winner chicken dinner over here?
Yeah, definitely 45% chance. You cannot miss out on that opportunity here. And of course, we do have 3 other teams that both have 2 men standing right now, and it looks like Mukpen is going to eliminate Outlaws, and that's going to be 2 teams with 2 players standing here in terms of Vermilion with, of course, the deadly duo Chris and Nostra here. The last 2 players standing for the team. We have Mukpen's 3 men standing, and Aladdin is going to do some great stuff over here, bringing Macpen down to a 3-man roster here. With that elimination, Chris unfortunately is knocked out right now. Pressure on Nostra to actually capitalize on this situation here. Of course, the revive has to come through, but will it come through in time over here? Of course, the nades are going to be coming, and Nostra, of course, in his mind must be thinking, what is the best opportunity that I have right now? Will it be possible to actually capitalize? Maybe just go for the recall, and there we go. Of course, we can see waiting for the right moment to strike here is Nostra. Went through the right state of mind here and was able to pick up an elimination really nicely. That's the type of player Nostra is. We all know the mind games that he plays, especially in the lobbies that we see here. In these international lobbies, is always a very good player when it comes to this. So Sisa is actually going to come through and make a small little rotation here. The revive is going to come through. Chris is going to get revived. But yeah, now that Mukpen down to a 2-player standing, Toast, do you think that they still have a decent enough chance to take the chicken dinner with a player from TLQ and 2 players from VE still standing?
So I think like there is some chances for Mukpin to capitalize over here, like especially Mukpin, Cesar, and Rin. Like these 2 are an outstanding duo when it comes to taking close range fights. However, like TLQ is one of the strongest team, and their last member standing right now has an outstanding like and he gets eliminated. Yeah, 1 HP, and like I think like, we will be getting eliminated over here with like fabulous grenade coming in. What do you think? Is Cesar going for another knock? And the pressure will be falling off at the V right now. Like the pressure is falling off And Cesar is pushing it in. And this Josh,
Oh,
a fabulous winner chicken dinner. Josh, wasn't that an outstanding day to start of grand finale day one? What do you think about this?
that was absolutely brilliant to watch there, ladies and gentlemen. Vermilion Esports, unfortunately, Nostra going in for the rotation here was not the right call, and it was given to the view of Sisa, who took a brilliant knock there, and the last player from Makpen was just able to finish off Chris, and it was just an absolutely brilliant way to get the chicken dinner, of course, baiting out the position change where Makpen actually got I think it was Aladdin from TLQ to 1 HP. Didn't take the kill, so it forced out Vermilion Esports to take the elimination here, and it forced out their rotation. Of course, they had to spread out, otherwise, if they stayed in the same position, they were going to get some utilities thrown at them. So, forced Nostra out and was just able to get those two eliminations with pure domination over here. Sisa with 6, Onkel with 4. We have Rin with 8, and we have Quenhen with 3 eliminations here for Macpen. They take the winner chicken dinner. Absolutely brilliant performance by them. And what a way to start off, just like Toast said, what a way to start off the XFxL7 Pro League Grand Finals here. All of these teams playing for $200 worth in prize pool cash here. So it's a very good start for Macpen actually, and hopefully they will be able to keep their cool here, keep their consistency going in the next 4 matches that we have lined up today as well. So, of course, the comparison is going to come through with TLQ 31 total points to start today off. 21 eliminations, 17 knocks, and 4,142 damage up against TLQ's 15 points. Absolutely brilliant performance to start off the day one, right, Toaster?
Yeah, it is absolutely crazy over here. Like, look at the damage between the two teams. Insane. And Mark Cesar taking the MVP over here with 6 eliminations, with 1,555 damages done, with 2 assists. And his survival time would be 22 by 56 and 6 knocks, where he used 101 kills overall over here. And Mukpin with an outstanding and dominating lead, as Josh pointed right now. So can Mukpin continue their consistency over here? So follow by like the top players for the first map or first day over here will be taken by Mukpin Cesar with 6 eliminations, followed by Mukpin Rin with 8 eliminations. Then Onikill over here with 4 eliminations. And the fourth and fifth will be okay. I'm really bad with pronunciation of names, so yeah. For REL, he will be taking the fourth position with 5 eliminations, and for Aladdin over here, he will be taking the fifth position over here with 4 eliminations. So overall, right now, the top players leaderboard is dominated by Mukpin. So can this top players be the top players from the teams, or will it be a different scenario in like other 4 matches that is gonna be holding? And Mukpin at the top position with 31 points, leading with like outstanding digit over here, like the double amount of digit compared to Team Liquid, TLQ Esport with 15 points, and Team VE Esport with 12 points, then EVR G4 with 10 points, and Team Leonian with 9 points over here. So what do you think about this like overall scoreboard for the first map, Josh, over here?
Yeah, it's a huge gap, almost double the amount of points that TLQ was able to get here. 15 points, B with 12, G4 with 10, Linian with 9, Outlaws with 9. We have STMC and Dark Horse with 8 each, Lepakazaya, ISA NRC, LFEKC, Way the Papa, all on 6 points. It's a good start for them, but they need to capitalize in the next few matches. Area 51 with 5, One Hit Gods, Mystic Destiny, 8, N8M with 3 points, XFL7 with 2, 4 Knights with 2, and we have Vajra and Zero Tolerance here with 1 point each in this Rondo map. So no one started off dry here. Everyone was able to capitalize at least 1 point in this Rondo match, but Mukpen is going to be able to take the hashtag number 1 position and the first chicken dinner, of course, in today's matches here in the grand finals of the XFxL7 Pro League Grand Finals here. We have the 2 Miramar matches coming up next, and then to end it off, we have 2 Erangel matches back to back here. So it's going to be an interesting thing to see how the Miramar matches are going to go, because those are, of course, going to be the most difficult map out of the three that we have here. So all the communication, the skill, the game planning, the game, just how you play the game in the Miramar match is going to speak levels here, and how far you're able to go in this Pro League Grand Final. So we're going to take a short break and be right back with the Miramar match, guys. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again. We have the XFxL7 Pro League on our hands here, and this is the grand finals that y'all are witnessing, guys. We just witnessed an absolutely brilliant match number one that was won by MacPen here pretty convincingly with 31 points to start us off. They're absolutely dominant the entirety of that match. They ended up with 21 eliminations, guys, just off of that match here, and they are very well placed in the hashtag number one position for this Pro League already. But we do have another 14 more matches lined up for you guys in this finals here, and we do have 4 matches lined up today as well. So let's see if Makpen can keep their cool and remain at the top of the table despite all these other great teams here fighting for that top spot that MacPen is holding right now. And of course, we can see the plane path going in from the southern part here. We can see Valdemar all the way to the Port-au-Prince side here, all the way towards that island that actually took the 2024 PMGC to an absolutely brilliant final there. And we see the zone has gone up towards the northern side, not supporting the plane path at all. So we will see a lot of the teams, about 90% of the teams, currently outside the zone right now. So most of these teams will have to make their way into the zone with rotations from all the sides here. We can see that, obviously points like Graveyard, we can see Power Grid as well. We can see Picardo also have been taken actually. So it's going to be interesting to see how these teams will all rotate in towards the zone once all is said and done here. But before everything, we do have Mystic Destiny that has come towards the Ladrilla side. We do have XFxL7 coming through towards the Monte side, and they have taken actually a split on the top mountain here. They've gotten some eliminations as well. They've got a couple of players from Mystic knocked out, so it's going to be interesting to see how they capitalize on that fight and win that it is here. But we do have a fight with LF Akazaya, who usually don't come out here towards Impala side, but they have come in a clash with Vedapup over here, and right now they are the last players standing over here. So Vedapup, they've had a really good start with 6 points on the board already. And Elifakazai, they picked up the 3 eliminations. So Vedapapa, kind of unfortunate that they had to go through this, because Impala obviously it's not Elifakazai's drop location. Maybe it is now. Maybe we'll have to start getting used to seeing them here, because they usually go to Pochinki, not Pochinki, guys. Miramar, my bad. They go to Picardo, guys. They go to Picardo. So Akazai, usually they take the centermost drop of the map. In this scenario, not to be here, they have gone to Impala side here. So let's see, guys. We are coming up with Erangel as well just after these 2 Miramar matches. Let's see if they change their drop as well. But for now, they have to go up against Vedapapa, and they do get that elimination here. And Vedapapa, unfortunately, have been eliminated. And oh my goodness, guys, Mystic Destiny replying back. And they have gotten a knockdown over here, but Batman, on the other hand, he has come through and gotten the cover absolutely spot on here. Snake was covered really nicely over here, but unfortunately he got knocked. So now actually we are witnessing a 1v1 scenario with Batman having the most advantage over here because of his health. Cloudy has no utilities, guys, no health, no absolutely nothing here. So it's going to be pretty bad on how this is going to go down. He has to take the revive. He needs 2 players on his side to help him out. Otherwise, it's going to be GG. So, right, we have one team already eliminated. We have one hit gods coming through. And we have a lot of teams actually fighting up against each other right now. And we can see Sanda has taken 3 eliminations, and EVR G4 have been eliminated as well. So 2 teams, Vedapapa and EVR G4, have been eliminated to start off this Miramar match. And let's see what XFL7 has to offer up against Big Destiny as Batman takes his shots with the Abakan here.
Hey, so as Josh mentioned right now, like the Myanmar map is a crazy map. It's a big map compared to other map, and this map basically runs with rotation, with like intense rotation coming from like different teams. The spray control these guys have, and yes, outstanding repositioning, and already like Batman getting knocked out, and he will be finished off over here. Mystic Destiny like going in for like early elimination. They want to secure that. They want to go for that knock finish already. And the push is coming from like Snake over here. Like Snake going with an S12K, S12K already out over here. So can he survive? Like Cloudy like just barely surviving over here with 1 HP. And he,
Oh.
okay, like he also goes for the same thing, Josh over here. Like he also goes for that early elimination after seeing Batman getting eliminated in front of him. It's gonna be a fair trade. It's either gonna be like Team XFx Legend getting eliminated, or it's gonna be Mystic Destiny Dynasty getting eliminated over here. Both the sides having shotguns out, one with S12K, and the DPS are like the pre-fire was done over there by Cloudy. Cloudy trying his best to like get that small advantage from Snakey over there. A small advantage to capitalize on, and the knife will be thrown over there. But still, no capitalize. Did not capitalize on that. So which one of these two will go aggressive? Like which one do you think will push in? And the spray is coming in. Like the pre-fire is coming in from the both the side. One using okay, the pan is out too. Okay, the both of them are going in with the utility like pan and knife, and all the Snake coming in from right now. Like the push is coming in. And Cloudy like going in a safe spot. Like he's trying to like reposition himself. Ooh. Shot did not connect. The shot did not connect over there. There's an intense moment. Like both the IGLs are thinking of like they are coming with different kind of plans. Which plans may work or which plan may not.
Oh.
And, ooh. He just walked back. Okay, that. Okay, it is gonna get it is getting stressful over here. And yes. Ooh. What do you think about this, Josh? I think like this positioning done by Mystic Dynasty over here was not good. Oh, what do you say on this, Josh? Like, what's your take?
Yeah, I think that it was very badly played by Mystic Dynasty, especially last man standing should not have jumped into the window, and yeah, it just gives open scope for Snake to actually take that elimination. So it's a 1v3 to Snake towards Mystic Destiny. So unfortunately, that's a wrong decision there from the final player, but yeah, it was going to be a bit difficult, especially with zone coming in, and finally we have Area 51 picking up TLQ, and of course, yeah, TLQ has come to Pecado. It's Area 51 also comes to Pecado as well. So I think Akazaya, knowing that these two teams already come here, they have taken a separate drop here, which is Impala. So good call, I think, from their IGL here, and they have actually come through with 4 eliminations in this match as well. So pretty decent start from LF Akazaya as well. And I think it was just about time because for Mystic Destiny, that last player standing actually had almost 0 HP. So with the zone coming in as well, it was a bit difficult. They had to do something here. They had no more time to wait. But unfortunately, it had to go down that way. So right now we have the Vermilion Esports players up against MacPen right now, the current hashtag #1. And we do have 2 players actually knocked out right now from VE. And there we go. Chris is also going to get knocked out over here. Nero knocked out. Nostra is actually the last player standing. And yeah, they get eliminated. Nostra is inside the vehicle, I think. I have no idea what actually went down over there. But yeah, Nostra unfortunately got eliminated. And Vermilion Esports, they take a very early exit out of the Miramar match here. So, of course, Rondo, knowing that it's a strong game, they have to find ways to actually capitalize in the Miramar and the Erangels, because usually we see them in the recent past not really doing that great in those matches. So hopefully they will come up with a strategy as to how they can actually, sort of capitalize on these matches, because just of course performing the Rondo is not going to get you the top 3, top 2 positions that you actually need going into these grand finals here. And of course, with the top 4 teams, 3 out of the top 4 teams being eliminated already, just shows how interesting this Pro League Grand Finals is going to be, because we're going to see a lot of table shifts. We're going to see a lot of teams actually go up and down the tables, unlike we normally see here. So this is just day 1, and we're already experiencing some table shifts in just the second match itself. So We can see that LFEQC has also stayed silent a bit because yeah, we see them that they are on the 14th position here. They have to get some eliminations. They have to come through, and capturing the center circle, of course, is going to be what they are planning to do here, because as we can see, the teams are rotating from the north. ISIS and NRC, of course, rotating from the water treatment side. Elifakazaya will look to capture that area as well. And we can see X4Cell7 Snake 4K as well. They are also going to start their rotation up towards the northern side, and we can see that already in the second zone itself, unlike the Rondo, we have 51 players now only in the second zone, stage 2 zone. So, yeah, pretty interesting stuff about to go down here in this first Miramar match of the XFL7 Pro League.
And judging by the scenario right now, like teams are going aggressive, but there are some tactic. Oh, okay, that was insane. Spray transfer done over there, and Jimmy getting knocked down over there. The spray, like the cover fire from the both the sides, the push going in. Team NA, team NA going in for a push. Like DBS is out right now. The pressure is still. Oh, that was like freaking insane. Team LF Akazaya getting eliminated over here. Insane. Like DVS, not gonna lie, is really a beast when it comes to close range fight. And this map, here, like for me, like what I have noticed for like international, like local, they go for DVS and Mini 14. Mini for long range fight and DVS for close range. And DVS, always being the nasty gun, gets that elimination. Like hits on and lands and secures that elimination points. Whereas other teams right now, like 4K Knights, they are still outside the zone. They want to go like get some elimination points from those teams that are like trying to go inside the zone and get that kill points without any hassle. Or will this team get sucker? Will they be successful to get that kill points? Or will the zone just damage them and like finish it, like finish every single resource they have in terms of medkits, bandages, and like energy drinks over here? And you guys can see in that leaderboard, like top 3 teams already getting eliminated, like Team TLQ, VE, and EVRG4 getting eliminated over here, and Mukpin still remaining at the hashtag top 1. So, Josh, what do you think right now, the current map scenario? Top 3 teams, like top 5 teams, 3 teams have been eliminated, and Mukpin already losing Kim Den over here, their crucial member who provided them the support. Do you think like Mukpin can win this map right now, or other teams like LFEQZ gonna come up? Because this team is really strong when it comes to taking long range fights. So what do you think about the overall scenario for the Myanmar map over here, like going on right now?
Yeah, we can see a lot of teams actually. They do have 4 players standing still. There are, of course, 4 players standing still for LFEQZ, so they are obviously very dangerous when it comes to the Miramar matches here. So we are going to see a lot of interesting stuff happening as the zone keeps on closing here. But still, we are in the stage 3 zone where everything is still as dynamic as the early stages here. We are just going on into the middle stage over here. So let's see how well these teams will be able to capitalize on their position as of right now here. Obviously, it's going to be really important when it comes to the zone placing, especially when it's a northern Miramar zone. It's going to be really interesting how these teams actually are going to be able to position themselves. As you can see, LFEQC, you can see tabs out here with a nice position, actually trying to get an angle and trying to get some shots off. Of course, when it comes to the northern part of the zone, there's just that one segment. Of course, the extreme north, we can see this mountain that they are on. Then we got crater fields as well, and we have water treatment, a lot of mountains there. So 2 out of those 3 actually have come through in the stage 3 zone that we have over here. So it's going to be really important that most of these players actually consider their position in accordance with how the zone is actually playing out right now, because that high ground is going to actually be the most important factor. As we can see, Tabs just having his finger over the trigger. This is exceptional trigger discipline right now from Tabs. We can see here trying to see if he can get that knock and the elimination as well confirmed. Pretty sure he can do it, of course. And now I think Woods has already spotted him, but yeah, right now not the perfect time to actually go ahead for those shots because he have been spotted. But either way, he goes for it. And right now, he does get a headshot, but unfortunately, does not pick up the knock there. Much needed knock that was needed here, actually. But yeah, we can see now NAV ISIS NRC up against Mystic Destiny over here. Sorry, MacPen. It's MacPen. And we can see that Susti has taken 3 eliminations. And yeah, they are on the edge of the circle here. So this is going to be an interesting fight. Whoever keeps this, advantage here, actually keeps holding on in the edge of the circle, will be guaranteed a next zone position. Actually, whoever actually stays on in this fight right now. But we can see behind us, ISNRC, we can see that LNN would love to come in for a third party as well once they see the kill feed come through. And we can see ISSL Sana over here has actually got knocked out over here right now. Kind of unfortunate. We can see Susti with the reply back over here. And Drak has been eliminated already. Jimmy is taking the off angle over here, looking towards Admiral and LNN's side, but that nade was awfully close there. But luckily, Susti didn't get knocked out, but he does now. Unfortunately, Susti is going to get that nade to go, and Lucifer will have to look towards the way of Makfen to hope and pray that they don't get eliminated. They don't get eliminated there. Makpen Caesar, unfortunately, Nate gets bugged here, but moves out of the way, of course. And he is going to be the last player standing for Makpen. So ISLNRC would love to capitalize on this positional advantage that they have here. LNN making it a whole heap of a lot different here in this edge of the zone fight here. Make it really, really difficult to see what they're going to be able to do here. And of course, the zone is going to start to damage them a bit more. I say Nazi back to a full man roster, so now they can focus their attention towards MacPen here in this scenario. Let's see, guys, what they will be able to pull off. Will MacPen be able to pull off something, or will ISNRC easily take these 2 eliminations here? Sana gets knocked out by Sisa here over here on this side, and it's going to be interesting, guys. Sana for ISSLNRC. Usually we see Sana in the One Hit Gods lineup, but today we see him come back out of retirement, and he is in for ISSL and NRC, has been granted a spot there. So it's absolutely going to be sensational watching him play in this team here. But what an absolutely sensational nade that was from Onikel, and he's looking to try and see if he can capitalize on that knockdown over here. Susti has been knocked out a bit, one too many times here. And Onikel is the last player standing here for this team. And Lucifer is going to clean that up really nicely with the P90 here. So, top 12 teams remain, 38 players remaining. Makpen has been eliminated. That's the top players, or the top team actually in this position. The hashtag number ones, they have been eliminated out of this match. And we are going into stage 4 with about 5 seconds left on the clock here.
That was an insane fight between ISSL NRC over there with Makpin. The grenade, the knock trade both the teams were doing was insane, and that fabulous grenade coming from Onikel was good. And like Caesar could capitalize and get some elimination points to be secured in their accounts over here. But however, the top teams get eliminated over here. But however, if you guys are wondering if is the fight over, is the intensity over, then you guys are completely wrong over here, because Team LFEQZ is still alive. This team will go like ballistic. Aggression from this team will come in as the zone comes in. Like as the zone goes like smaller and smaller, this team will fight off more aggression. And already like Team LFQZ like is taking fight over there, and the one never gets knocked down over there. But cover fire was there. But however, okay, this is insane, Josh. Right now, it is insane. The team that loves this map the most just got eliminated over here, like Team LFQZ. Wow, that was something insane that just happened right now. Okay, what do you think over this? Like, honestly, this team, like both of us, like we're expecting this team to go ballistic when stage 5 zone comes in. But right now, they got third parties outside the blue zone. they like got entirely eliminated, and it's crazy. Like this team loves to go aggressive. The aggression from this team is outstanding. But however, this like the expected team cannot do it. This team will be taking capitalizing on that because like top teams are facing intense repercussion over here, like getting eliminated by the kill. They cannot get that outstanding playoff. And Team Outlaws, Menring will be getting knocked down by Zone right now. Zone is heavy right now. And Team OK Knight is also getting eliminated over here. The elimination is coming in. And 25 players remaining with top 9 teams over here. Miramar map going in over here. And the cover fire is coming in. Rengoku going in right now. Rengoku with an S12K. The cover fire is coming out. And can Jimmy survive? And Jimmy cannot survive. The push that came from Team Outlaws were like outstanding. And they get that kill. They get that elimination point. And they secure their elimination point in the leaderboard. And the circle will be closing in at 15 seconds. And top 8 teams, like it's not so far. Like we will be seeing top 5 teams soon. Which team do you think will land in that top 5? Which team are you guys rooting right now for complete overall standing right now? Team Area 51 having an outstanding 4 member. Team Horse right now having an Dark Horse having an outstanding 4 member over here, and Team NG also having an outstanding 4 members. Whereas others are going with duo, trio, and a solo player, like 2 solo players out there. So the scenario is something like this. Will that 2 solo capitalize and get that kill? Like go on third party, like Snake, Prone, and like get that knock finish, or will he get eliminated already? Ooh, Dark Horse getting like aggression, like the aggression is coming from Dark Horse. Dark Horse will be getting Black Horse getting knock over here, and the push, the third party was brutal right now. Okay, this was brutal. Oh god. The push did come in for Dark Horse, and Dark Horse were like trying to survive over there. But third party saved them over here. Okay, I'm completely out of words. Like, what do you think, Josh? Like, what do you think about the fight just happened right now?
Yeah, this zone is kind of not what you expected. Of course, the zone kept going up further north here, and we can see that the zone that has come through is a bit open right now. Only some terrain imbalances over here. We can see a couple of shacks, a couple of warehouses only as a solid cover, but the rest of it is absolutely very open over here. And Area 51 looking really nice over here. NG Poker is going to get eliminated, or actually get knocked out in this scenario over here. We can see the nade coming through, and that nade looks very close, but unfortunately is not going to capitalize for STMZ NG here in this position. But right now we have, oh my goodness, EB from this side getting some eliminations, and Zahio knocking and confirming, and oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, Area 51 keys through the smoke was able to pick up those eliminations really beautifully over here. And right now we are down to the last 4 teams remaining here. We have Area 51 Horse, BT Esports, and N8M. N8M, the only Sri Lankan team in this lobby right now. The rest, I'm assuming, all Bhutanese teams here right now in this final Miramar match here right now that we are witnessing. So this is going to be interesting. And I think I'll pass it over to Tosa here. Tosa, what do you think? Who do you think has the highest chance of taking the chicken dinner, as we have Area 51 actually been taken out slowly by the blue zone, but Jails keeps on replying back for the team here?
So right now, honestly, I'll go with zero tolerance over here. Like this team has outstanding gunpowder, not gonna lie. Like Mifam, Yeezy, these two are crazy. Like when they take fight, these two are crazy. The spray control, this the way they fight, like already Mifam, the damage over there. Like look at that spray connected by Mifam over there. Mifam waiting patiently, and Dark Horse, like Dark Horse over here, like Draco, like waiting patiently. Like he doesn't want to reveal himself like towards zero tolerance, because this team loves to take fight, loves to take fight. And Area 51 Gel said like already getting one more knock over the elimination points is coming from Area 51, and we cannot deny that Area 51 is not good, and Yeezy getting eliminated by Zone. So it is gonna be like Area 51 or zero tolerance, because both the teams are competitive. But if Yeezy gets revived, it will shift the entire game match, where Yeezy getting elimination points after elimination points, because this guy was MVP for most of the tournament I have been watching. And Mifam is always there to give like overall cover fire. And over there, like if you guys are looking in the map, Team Dark Horse is getting pressured by Team Zero Tolerance. The grenades are flying in towards him, and he will be trying to survive using smoke covers over here. And the grenades are still flying off. Like ooh. Okay, that nade literally got Drac over here. Like he literally was about to get like this close to getting eliminated, and Mifam waiting for him right now. Can Mifam get that kill over there? And Mifam, yes, he does. He did the damage, but however, area 51 gets like the advantage, but he will be getting pressured by Zero Tolerance. Zero Tolerance is coming in, and Zero Tolerance will secure the winner chicken dinner. Like I said, guys, Zero Tolerance, if they get a small amount of advantage, they will go and capitalize over there. But however, area 51, knowing that they cannot secure the kill or like elimination points, and the winner chicken dinner, they went for that solo player remaining from Dark Horse team. And this is the champion, like winner chicken dinner team from the second map, Miramar over here. Zero Tolerance, guys. And no XFxL7 taking with 2 elimination, Easy with 4 elimination, and Boogie with 0 elimination, and Mipam with 4 elimination. Like I said, guys, Mipam and Yeezy, completely best duo from Team Zero Tolerance over here. And it was an outstanding game. Let's go with the comparison. The comparison will be between Zero Tolerance and Area 51, where both the teams dealt 1,437 damages and 1,614 damages, 610 knocks been done. But elimination 10 and 11. Survival time will be 25/7 and 25/1 over here. And the total point Zero Tolerance will be taking is 20. And for Area 51, it will be 17 points. Area 51, like the IGL, the way he like gave the information was outstanding right now, taking out the last remaining member from the Dark Horse to get another elimination point secured in their pocket to close up their gap with Mokpin right now, which is leading with 31 points, and I think they just got 6 eliminations, so it's gonna be 37 points. So they really need to catch up over there. And what do you think about the rest, like overall scenario, Josh? Like, do you think there's other like chances for other teams to climb on that leaderboard to compete with Mukpin, or will other teams go on?
That's a very, very good question to be asking here, because we can see a lot of domination by the Bhutanese teams that we can see over here. But right now, our MVP is Zahu from SDMC NG, picking up 4 eliminations, 877 damage over here with 4 knocks, 213 heal. And he has unfortunately not been able to secure the chicken dinner, but he has been able to secure some performances for the team right now, and that's what everyone will be relying on in these next couple of matches, performances from some players in their team right now, because of course we can see that the Bhutanese teams over here have gotten their game plans sorted, their game strategy as well. They have really good strategies over here, and they're getting placements and they're getting good opportunities to come to the top here, as we saw MacPen in Rondo, and then we see Area 51 Zero Tolerance, and we can see, I think it was another team, Bhutanese team that I could not remember the name, but yeah, they all keep getting perfect opportunities to come through and get proper placement points. I'm pretty sure we'll see name up here, pop up here, the will remind me here, but right now we have SDMC with 4 eliminations. We have Mifam with 4, Onikel with 3, Easy with 4. We have NRC Susti with 4 eliminations as well to round off the top players of the match number 2 here, Miramar match. So pretty exciting stuff that we have witnessed already. But yeah, it's of course going to be the country Bhutan domination over here that we have witnessed for these matches right now, that we have already witnessed right now. So we will go to the next stat that we have to offer you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how the rest of the teams are doing over here. Yeah, it was Dark Horse actually. I was trying to remember Dark Horse. They've gotten 10 points here, but Area 51 they got 7, and ZD Esports they have gotten 20 points here. Zero Tolerance take the champions of the second match here in this grand finals. We have ISA NRC with 8 eliminations. SDMC NG with 8 points as well, 1-8 Gods with 7, 6 for Makpen and Outlaws, Elefakazai with 4, as well as XF Legit 7, NM8M Esports. We got Mystic Destiny with 3, 2 for LFEQC Team Leonion with 2, CS Vajra with 1, we have 4 Knights with 1, EBRG4 with 1, Veda Papa with 1, and VE and TLQ. They have not been able to capitalize in this match, unfortunately. But let's see the top players of the list here. 8 eliminations for Sisa, Onikel with 7. We can see Rin with 8, Zahi with 5, and Area 51 is Ikis with 5 eliminations. They're the overall top players of the grand final so far after 2 matches, ladies and gentlemen. So we have come to the end of yet another successful match here in Miramar. The overall standing is going to be as such. Makpen still hold the top of the leaderboard here with 37 total points, Area 51 with 22, ZT Esports with 21, Horse with 18, and then we have upper small deviant team. So top were dominated by Bhutan right now. We have the Maldives as well coming through at NG at the 5th position, and then we have our first Sri Lankan team here in TLQ that take 14 points over here. Iceland RC with 14 as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how these teams play out here in these next couple of matches. We do have another 3 more matches lined up for you today. We have 1 more Miramar match on the way over here today, and then we will have the 2 Erangels back to back, ladies and gentlemen. That will wrap up the first day proceedings here. So, of course, we are going to go ahead and get all the players lined up for the second Miramar match. Let's see how it goes down. Will it be Zero Tolerance that they repeat their performance, or will it be another team? Because, of course, Zero Tolerance, they do have the confidence, they do have the ability to capitalize, or they are winner chicken dinner in this next match. But let's see, guys. We will see what will happen on the other side. We'll take a short break here, guys. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
Okay, guys,
All
we are.
right. Okay. Ambo.
Yeah, huh?
Let's go.
Josh.
Let's go first.
Yeah, it was like the first two map, Rondo and Miramar. It was insane. Like every single team were going aggressive. The aggression did come in from every single team, and right now the third map, Miramar, is taking place. So are we gonna see every single team going insane? Can the top two teams like Zero Tolerance, Machpin and EWA 51 maintain their streak, like getting elimination points and staying up on that leaderboard over there? Or will it be a different team that is coming on? Because I know Team Sri Lankans are getting warmed up right now. For them, the two maps are like a genuinely warm up game. And I think Team NRC will come up, and Team LFEQZ will come up eventually, because we have 3 days and now 3 maps remaining. It is gonna be insane. Like the matches we are here with you will be insane. And Team XFX Legend Batman gets knocked down over here. They are taking fight with Dark Horse. Dark Horse team, like they did race to the top 3 in the previous map over here, and they are already taking fight over here. Okay, these two teams will be going aggressive, and the aggression coming in right now from Draco over there. Okay, and he just secures elimination points for his team. His like team over here with like eliminating Batman, a crucial member from Team XFX Legend over there. His team, Batman has an insane cover power, and he gets eliminated. So can they recover? Can this team recover from their loss over here, or will Dark Horse capitalize on their loss? Like Jazz God going in right now. This guy, Jazz God over here, completely insane guy when it comes to close range fight. So will he capitalize on that flank he is doing right now? What do you think, like Josh? What do you think? Can Team XFX7 survive in the hands of Dark Horse, because they are getting surrounded? XFxL7 is getting surrounded over here. So do you think they can survive over the intense pressure that is coming on them?
Yes, we can see. We saw the Puerto Presa fight get absolutely intense right now, but yeah, XFxL7, pretty strong team. So up against Dark Horse, it's a new matchup. So let's see how Dark Horse will actually be able to do here, especially after picking up an elimination on the Puerto Presa side. But we move our focus a bit towards the Picaro side, because we see TLQ Esports up against Area 51. And this time around, they are looking for a reply back, a big reply back here, because, of course, in the previous match, they did get eliminated to Area 51. So this time around, they're looking for a comeback, and they've done incredibly well here, because we have Panda and Scout with 2 eliminations for the team here secured already. And they have already begun what is known as their domination here in this Miramar map. Of course, when they come down to Pecado, they look to take these eliminations in a very convincing fashion over here. And just obviously, after they pick up those eliminations, it's just boosted confidence for the team, and everyone is just able to sort of move into that flow. But Scout not able to actually catch where Area 51 Topden was actually there right now, and we can see that the nade has come through, and he has been made 1 HP. Aladdin is going to come through with the Uzi shots, and the AKM shots, they do not miss here. He connects really nicely, but unfortunately, we can see that TLQ, they go into the remainder of this Miramar match with the loss of Scout here. Unfortunately, he has been eliminated out of the match here, but players like Panda and Aladdin, of course, going to be very much key for the continuation of this match here. TLQ Esports, they really rely heavily on their most amount of gunpowder players, and that is definitely going to be Panda in this scenario here. Aladdin as well, really good support, but Scout in this, and usually the lead for the team in terms of gunpowder and his game IQ and everything. Unfortunately, just got eliminated here, but it's going to be a nice move forward for TLQ. Of course, they needed the points here. They picked up 4 of them. They're up to 15th position on the leaderboard, and right now we can see Vermilion Esports, Crazy getting shut up quite a bit, and he's going to go in for the first aid kit as fast as possible. And now this is up against MacPen, and usually we don't see Vermilion coming towards Graveyard side. We usually see them go towards the Los Leones side, of course. So they have changed their drop location after the introduction of Crazy and, of course, Massa, who is not here today, into the squad lineup. And I think Nostra, being the IGL, he's come through with this game plan for Vermilion Esports in this Minas side here, Graveyard side. And up against MacPen, it's looking like they're doing really well. I think, yeah, they have 4-man roster still alive, while MacPen only has 3 players. And Chris from the side takes the elimination with the AKM, and was just waiting for someone to make a mistake over here. And Chris was able to just do that here. And right now, Nero and Chris for Vermilion Esports have picked up the 2 eliminations, but of course, Onikel, he will not let the death of his full teammates affect him right now. He's going to go in for the double knockdown over here, trying to take the knock of Nero, but unfortunately is not going to get it connected over here. The nades are going to come through from Crazy from this side. He witnesses Nostra going around with the Nugget. Of course, he gets a patch to Nostra. Well and truly may be done, but he makes a quick getaway here. So, yeah, MacPen trying to reply back, and Onkel almost getting knocked out here. So, oh my goodness, ISA NRC as well have joined into the fight. So, yeah, Toaster, what do you think? How do you think that MacPen will be able to handle this pressure, considering that their 2 players have been eliminated really early on in the match here?
For me, like, I just noticed that their main lineup for MacPen isn't there, like, especially Yeti, like, their main IGL is missing on the, like, today's lineup. And judging by the pressure that is faced by players alive, Onikel, and I think it will be Draco over there. So it is gonna get a bit tricky over here, because like the main IGL is missing. With the pressure is continued to put on by the other teams, MacPen may fall down over here. Like there might be we gets eliminated over here. Like we be like going for an amazing knock, and he spray does connect and gets that point for MacPen. Like okay, Onkill is taking fight over there. Like Onkill is doing his best to get that elimination point and secure some elimination points before they get eliminated. Onkill and I guess Ren might be alive over there, and Jimmy getting eliminated over here. Like the third party in this map is insane. The rotation coming from the teams are insane, and they are catching off the knocked players that are fallen down. Onkill still holding that upper ground advantage. The hill it's been like captured like completely taken over by Onkill over here, and he will be taking that advantage where he is getting overall vision where the rotations are coming from, which teams are like going in, which teams are pushing in, and he can capitalize on that. But losing his duo Cesaro might be a a difficult scenario for Makpin, because we know for Makpin, Caesar is the best man when it comes to giving cover, when it comes to like gun power, like taking fights every time. And Caesar getting the answer. And team Alcazar like taking fight over there. Like the S12K is really a beast over there. And he will go for another push in. The push in is coming in like from and that just did it 1v2 over here. Like 1v over 2, 1v2 has been done over there, and he will be getting like pressured over there. That party team is coming in. So can he secure those two elements and he will be doing for the underneath damage, like he will be securing that kill from the beneath the car length, and he will be getting damage from Onikill from that mountaintop. Like I said, Josh, like I said, Onikill on that top hill is dangerous because he is seeing everything over here, and he will be trying to like take small amount of critical damage or try to get the elimination points for his team. And what do you think about like Team LF Akaza right now? Can this team survive? Because like they already lost one of their member, like crucial member, and still they are like taking fight and they are getting third party by only kill from behind, like southern part of their map. Oh, what's your take on this?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting because they do have one player that has been eliminated, Mahu. They have been eliminated, and usually when it comes to Elefa Kasai, the strength is working as a full man roster. So up against Mystic, let's see if Arco is going to be able to dodge this nade over here. He does, and it's actually Godless that gets a little bit of chip down over here. Arco is going to hold a nade at just about the right timing. Let's see who gets knocked out. Both of them taking a couple of damage over here, but nothing too huge that we can see. But yeah, Godless decided to fall back over here. Aku kept the high ground advantage here, so it's going to be interesting to see how they will be able to capitalize in this position. We can see that Mystic Destiny, they do have two players only still standing. So this comes through with the third party of ISSL NRC as well. So just considering the amount of players in this area is going to definitely be interesting to see how Mystic actually comes to play here under pressure, and how they fight up against the players in this vicinity right now, because ISSL, they are very strong in third parties as well, and just the fact that Elefaka Zaya is in this position as well is going to be a bit of a difficult scenario. But in this case, we can see that NRC is still moving out. Actually, they have decided to not engage in this fight. So Mystic Destiny, they're still just holding this position, trying to figure out what to do, trying to see which moves are right. But on the other hand, it might just be NRC going up against Elefaka Zaya, but that looks like it's not to be as well. We have Macpen, the two players from Macpen, still holding strong here as well. So let's see, guys. It's definitely going to be interesting in this vicinity who is actually going to be able to take the fight and how they are going to be able to do it convincingly here, because we do have yet only a couple of teams that have been eliminated out of the match here so far. Only 5 teams have been eliminated so far, and we are just into stage 3 zone. So as the match progresses, as the game progresses, it's going to be interesting. And as we can see, a lot of teams as well, they've lost out on a couple of players really early on. So yeah, let's just see how this game progresses from this point onwards. As we can see, Vajra come in for rotation over here, and try and see how they can capitalize actually going forward in this match here.
Exactly like Josh said right now, pinpointed, like the teams are going in aggressive, the kills are being done. Some teams are facing like a heavy casualty where they lost their main fragger or they lost their IGL. But losing, like IGL getting eliminated won't be much but losing their key player, like the one who frags the most, will be a devastating loss over here. And judging by the minimap and the zone over here, all the teams are going in. They want to get into that zone and have that small advantage. And team QEs for like taking fight over there without their main player, like Josh said, the scout, because he was the main player when it comes to gunpower, and he got eliminated. So all the pressure will be up on Rondo, and Team EVR G4 getting pressure, and we are like already one of the members from EVR getting eliminated, and another player getting knocked down. The cover fire from Jungkook was there, however it cannot connect. It did not land on the angle over there, and Team EVR G4 just losing 2 members out there, like crucial 2 members over here. And Team 4 Knights will be capitalizing on that small mistake done by Team EVR G4 over here. And Yonko could not capitalize or get that small detail of knock or any trades. And the circle for the third stage will come in, guys. Now the third stage circle will be coming in, and still 4K Knights doing a great job holding this angle. And yet Zero Tolerance, the early Miramar map winner, is still strong, holding strong with 4 members alive right now, and they might get some chances to take another winner chicken dinner. However, there is always a scenario where Team LFEQZ is still alive, so that means the fight is gonna get intense. And it's already like Team Zero Tolerance figuring out, like watching like looking towards a Team 4K Knights position over here. Easy, waiting patiently, aggressive. Like the aggression is not coming from Zero Tolerance. It is a new gameplay that I'm seeing from Zero Tolerance. In terms of local gameplay over here, Zero Tolerance, if they figure out there is an enemy, they will go for that elimination points or for an aggression fight. But right now they are taking it slowly, and Team Makpin and Team Vajra is taking a fight over the Onikill and Ren, going showing an intense duo synergy over there. And Wimpy will be getting eliminated. Vajra's IGL, the fragger Wimpy will be getting eliminated over here. And still Rin and Onikill doing a fabulous job out here, like surviving. And for here, like Team EVR G4 Yonkook is surviving. However, the Vajra Greedy is pushing in a small bit of pressure towards him. Can Jungkook survive? Like, will he survive the pressure that is coming from Team Vajra over here? Vajra, because if you guys are watching from Bhutan, you know this team. This team can do that damage. And Zero Tolerance getting knocked down. Easy. Like, barely surviving over there. Like, he barely survived with 1 HP. Getting knocked down by Team 4K Knight. And Crazy and other members from Team 4K will be pushing in right now in Greed. If you guys can see in the mini map, Greed getting a fabulous knock on Rain over there. And the fight is going on. Zero Tolerance is going on aggressive. Like, can Zero's already one of knocked out. Greed and Rich going in for a wonderful flank over there. But however, he was spotted. And no XFxL7 wasn't repeat, and he will be getting that cover fire. That knock trick will be done by no XFxL7. No XFxL7 like going in with an UMP over here. Can he survive? Which getting an outstanding death? No. 6-7 still dodges that, and Makpin getting eliminated. The top team getting eliminated after securing 5 kills. Damn, the pressure is building up for Team 4K Knight. Already 2 members down right now, 2 members down, and 1 will be getting healed. Rich is going for a grenade over here, and he will be also getting grenade out there, but damage has not been done. The grenade did not connect from both the side of the Team Zero Tolerance and Team 4K Knights over here. And the circle will be closing in at 15 seconds. But the interesting scenario is between Zero Tolerance and 4K Knight, and Crazy getting knocked down over here. Ooh, Crazy, like Crazy getting down in this crucial fight will be against 4K. And still, Zyro like doing his best to survive over here. But the pressure will be coming in for Zero Tolerance. No, 6-7 going in right now. UMP out for the both side over here. And no 6-7 will be capitalizing with an upper ground advantage over here. Wow, the 4-fire from coming in. And yes, he does, but he cannot deliver that finishing blow, and Zero Tolerance surviving over here. They will be surviving with 4 members still. And this team did take the winner chicken dinner in the first Miramar map. And still, they are getting like elimination points after elimination points. And they will be securing 4 members strong. Going out in the final zone, like 50th zone, where fight is getting intense. Fight will get intense. And 36 players are remaining with 13 teams. And Suti from NAE VE is getting damaged over there. And Lucifer, okay, this guy Lucifer from NAE like is a crucial member from this team. Lucifer has an outstanding grenade power, outstanding close range fight. So if he dies over here, will be a devastating loss over here. But he will be playing safe. Safe game will be played over here by team NA over there. NA will be playing a safe fight, and team TL will be taking fight with team Zero Tolerance. Zero Tolerance already getting like two members knocked down, and the pressure is building up in for Zero Tolerance because they are being watched by every single team, and they know this team is a bigger threat when it comes to small zoning. And Suti going in for a push right now. The push is coming in. Team TLQ like trying to survive. This team kind of like, trying to like get some elimination points, trying to get some advantage for or relief from the other teams that is pushing in. As the top teams from both the country like Sri Lanka and Bhutan are going in for the pressure. The pressure is building up for Team TL Q over there, and already Lucifer. Like I said, guys, Lucifer always gets that nasty knock with a grenade, and Team TLQ last member will be surviving over here. And this team were doing good after losing their main gunpowder man like Scott over here. They are getting into a devastating loss, and Team TLQ will be getting third party and will be eliminated over here. And the zone will be closing in. And still the fights are taking place. Lucifer like going in for early positioning over here. Like he will be like trying to like take a small position gap. He will smoke an entire area to get some small cover and take another fight or another day to take fight with other teams. What do you think, Josh over here? Like, can team Tolerance survive after losing two member? Can they capitalize on that continue again, or will team capitalize here? Because Lucifer is going on a streak right now. He's elimination after eliminations. What do you think? Like, will team Lucifer give that chicken dinner for his team?
Yeah, he's unfortunately going to get eliminated to zone here, and yeah, it was just really unfortunate the way that Nasi had to go out. Of course, Zero Tolerance gave them a run for their money, and they have, of course, secured the hashtag number 5 position. Really nicely done by Nasi, of course, to pick up 7 eliminations in the Miramar match. Zero Tolerance as well. They have done extremely brilliantly, of course, because they have come out and they have capitalized on their previous winner chicken dinner to get a couple more eliminations over here, 9 eliminations, and they take the second place position over here. So taking it away from Area 51, it was theirs in the previous match. So now that they are the new second place positions, there's a lot of stuff to actually think about here, how they will actually strategize, hopefully keep their position here going into the next couple of days that we have this Pro League final here. But yeah, talking about the way that ZT Esports is playing in the Miramar match, it's absolutely brilliant to witness how they are able to just keep on picking up eliminations and just go with the flow as well, because they got the chicken in the previous match. They did not hold back. They were fully confident in their performance and how they would go about it here. But now we are down to the last 4 teams remaining here. Actually, 4 teams remaining here, 14 players still surviving. And Rocky with an absolutely atrocious spray towards Omega here. Omega just got knocked down in a blink of an eye. And that was pretty atrocious for LFEQZ's perspective. And it's absolutely beautiful from the way the Papa perspective, of course. So they will definitely look at Rocky to carry out most of the long-range fights over here, because the spray is just so powerful there. And right now we can see the rush is going to come in, of course. Fala has to do something about this over here. Techno, Vedapapa looking to try and see if they can pick up a position over here. Safe one. But right now from the other side, it's going to be Tabs that takes down 2 players, Techno, Fala, and Viper gets knocked out right now. And I think Rocky is still surviving by some miracle here. And he's going to have to go up and take the, oh my goodness, squad vibe from LF Tabs EQZ. And it just zoomed in on his crate over there. Unfortunately, it was just an absolutely sensational way to go out there. It couldn't have been better. But right now, SDMC NG is going to get eliminated as well. Even though Tabs just got absolutely, dominated from the SDMC MG side, he went out with a bang. That grenade on point. He got a squad vibe. just as he went out, but his teammates were able to carry his performance home. And for the first time in this Pro League final, not and after not too long of a wait, he actually
Mhm.
toast
Yeah.
LFEQC able to pick up their first chicken dinner here in these 15 matches, and we are looking at a lot more from this squad here. This squad actually it's very hard for them to have a bad day over here. Usually in the first two matches we saw it's kind of interesting to see because this is where they are most comfortable at. They are most comfortable here in this winner chicken dinner slide that we have, especially while we see the match performances here. Storm did his job for the team, actually 95 damage, leading them, actually IGLing them to victory here. Octane, we have Omega, and we have Tabs as well, picking up these eliminations for the team. Absolutely brilliant performance. So 10 eliminations total for the team. And Tosa, what do you think about this performance from LFEQC, and how after the Bhutan teams got the two chicken dinners to start off, now the Sri Lankans, they get on the board, and what other team can it be other than LFEQC in this position?
Like honestly, right now, like it was like crazy that like the grenade coming at that point, like on point grenade that hit. It was crazy and like wiping out an entire squad. I was expecting this kind of gameplays, like game coming from Team LF IQZ over here. Like this team has an outstanding position, outstanding way of taking the games ahead. And furthermore, I think like first two maps were taken by Bhutan, and yes, definitely it was a great sensational game over here. However, Team Sri Lankan will come up, like special team LFEQZ and TQL team will come up over here. Because these two teams have been dominating and will dominate furthermore. So it is gonna be like a competitive match between the top two teams from Bhutan and top two teams from Sri Lanka over here. So let's go with the comparison over here, where Team LF EQZ will be compared with Team NG over here. Both the teams dealt 1,293 damages and 1,289 damages, 10 elimination point and 10 knock. For Team NG, it will be 5 knock and 6 eliminations. Survival will be 24 by 55 and 24 by 41, rounding up to 20 points for LFEQZ and 12 for NG over here. So you guys have seen a dynamic gameplay that happened coming from both the side of the teams, like countries over here, especially Bhutan dominating the two maps from earlier, and now Sri Lanka is coming up. And I know like Josh is really happy right now after Team LF EQZ like getting that winner chicken dinner with an outstanding cinematic way over here. So Josh, like okay, you can take on from here. Like which team do you think will take another map? And yeah, what do you think on the current gameplay that has been taking in the battleground over here?
Yeah, with Flanky picking up the MVP, it's obvious to see that Maldives, they do have a couple of really strong teams, actually really strong players in their squads right now. So yeah, Flanky will take 5 eliminations. Lucifer as well from VISSL NRC is going to actually take the hashtag number 2 position in the top place list here, and that's the team that I want to see on the top very soon here. ISSL NRC, they do deserve to be on the top as well here after the performances that we can see from Lucifer and the entire squad, especially over here. We can see that Akazaya as well has got a couple of players that have gotten onto the top players list here. We have Natsak over here getting 5 eliminations. We have Tabs from LFEQC with 5 eliminations, 467 damage over here. And we have Rin as well from Bhutan getting 4 eliminations as well for the team here. So absolutely brilliant performance that we have here. But I would love to see definitely Isra and Nasi get onto the board of chicken dinners as well here. But LFEQC, they take the hashtag number 1 position with 20 total points here. You can see STMC NG coming through with 12, Elefakazai with 10, Team Lenient with 10, Zero Tolerance picked up 9 points after getting the chicken dinner in the previous match, of course. They were going to come out here and rack up a couple of points as well, really nicely. ISL NRC with 8 points total, where the Papa as well with the same amount of points. Yes, Vajra with 7 total points here. Mukpen and TLQ Esports with 5, as well as Dark Horse, 4 Knights, and VE Esports with 2 points secured as well. Destiny with 2, 1 for Area 51 and 1 Hit Gods, and the rest not able to capitalize in this match here, unfortunately. But yeah, absolutely brilliant starts from all of these teams here. Now, LFEQC, they got on the board really nicely as well. But we do have Mukpen's top 3 players here, still on the top players list here that we have, with 12 eliminations for Rin, Onikel with 8, and Sisa with 8 as well, just able to pick up those eliminations for the squad. They're doing absolutely sensational for the team. We have Flanky and Susti to complete off the list as well with 8 and 7 eliminations respectively here. And yeah, we just hope to see that these players will stay on the top players list here, but it's going to be very dynamic here, ladies and gentlemen. Just like we saw in the previous 3 matches, it's going to be absolutely sensational to witness which teams will actually be able to get their players on the top players list, because there's so much talent here that we have lined up, guys. So yeah, I think we'll go on to the next slide that we have, the next couple of stats that we have for you guys. It's going to be the overall standings, of course, and Mukpen still hold the hashtag number 1 position with 42 points, a 12-point differential with the second position. It's going to be zero tolerance still with 30 points, and LFEQC, they make a nice jump to the 3rd place position with 28 total points, NG with 28 as well. There will definitely be some competition there going into the next match. We have Horse with 23 points, as well as Area 51. As the NRC, they are due for a chicken dinner as well. So let's see how they perform in the next 2 Erangel matches, of course. Erangel, I'm pretty sure, is their strong map over here. We never see them go wrong with Erangel. Seen them actually take about 36 points, I think, was their highest amount of points that they've ever gotten here in an Erangel. So it's going to be interesting to see how they perform in the next 2 back-to-back. Akazai and LNN will take the hashtag 8 and hashtag 9 positions. TLQ with 19 points, Veda Papa with 15, as well as Outlaws, VE with 14, 1 hit with 11, as well as EVRG4, Vajra with 9, Mystic with 8, N8M with 7, XFL7, the host with 6 points still, and 4K with 5. So they will definitely as well have to come up with a couple more points in these next couple of matches here, definitely. So yeah, that's the overall standings after 3 matches. So yeah, let's see, guys. We have 2 Erangel matches coming away now, back to back here, ladies and gentlemen. So it's going to be interesting to see which team gets the first chicken dinner and which team will be able to go into the second Erangel match. Full of confidence here, just like Zero Tolerance did really nicely here in this 2 Miramar matches. But unfortunately, he was able to get the chicken dinner. Not so unfortunate for them. However, they get a decent start. But yeah, of course, we got to get all the players lined up and ready for you guys for the next Erangel match that we have on board here, the 2 Erangel matches back to back. It's going to be interesting, guys. Of course, leave a like, subscribe to the channel that you're watching on. It's the XFL7 here, Pro League Grand Finals that we have for you today, and we are down to the last 2 matches of day number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again. Here we are back, and yeah, it's now the two Erangel matches that we have back to back here, and just like we saw, the zero tolerance get the first chicken dinner and really come through in the second match as well. Will it be the same thing that will happen here in this Erangel match? Of course, LFEQC they got the winner chicken dinner in the previous match as well, so they will actually be full of confidence as well on how they go about their performance here in this Erangel match. So it's going to be interesting to see how they're actually going to do. But yeah, talking about the playing path, west side, all the way towards the Georgia Pool city, and we can see the zone has actually gone towards the northwestern side. A bit more over here, we can see that most of the teams they're actually inside of the circle. However, for the teams that actually did go to Novo side, maybe even Milta, you can see that they have to take a slight rotation in towards the circle, which will be made difficult by teams such as ISIL and C, LNN, and also Zero Tolerance Esports over here. So let's see how they will be able to manage all of that and get through it with ease here. Or will they be able to take some, elimination points and then move in towards the next stages of the zone here? Of course, we do have a lot of fights happening straight away. We do have Milton fight, of course, going on. We do have, I think, XFxL7. They picked up two eliminations already, and they're about to pick up another one. Yes, they have picked up, and they have three eliminations total come through by the team over here. So it's going to be really interesting to see whether they are going to be able to capitalize further. But yeah, the revive has to come through as soon as possible as well. So yeah, let's see how most of these teams will be able to come through in this first Erangel match. So, Toaster, what do you think about this? Who do you think is on the cards for a chicken dinner here in the first Erangel match of this XFL7 Pro League Grand Final?
Uh-huh. That's like honestly a good question over here. Like, previous map it was taken by LFEQZ over here, and this team is known for dominating the Erangel map and getting a chicken dinner on Myanmar like last map might surely have boosted their confidence over here, like confident at their peak. So they might go for early aggression with getting elimination points overall. So this team might have a chance to get that winner chicken dinner. However, we cannot forget about the top two teams right now, Mukpin and Zero Tolerance. Both of these teams also love to dominate Erangel map. And it is gonna be an insane battle between these three teams. Mukpin, Zero Tolerance, and LFEQZ over here. Like these three teams are known for dominating the Erangel map. And we have seen how, what are their level of performance in comparison to other teams right now in the for day one. We have Mukpin going in aggressive in Rondo map, getting 21 elimination points. Zero Tolerance going aggressive in like Miramar first map and getting 12 elimination points. And LFEQZ going aggressive, getting that winner chicken dinner with the fabulous knockdown, squad eliminations, and you taking out the winner chicken dinner. So these three teams will be trying to contest for another chicken dinner. However, other teams are lurking behind them, especially Team Area 51, Horse, Dark Horse, and ISSL NRC over here, and Team TLQ Esport. These teams are lurking behind the top three teams. So it might be a different scenario where they can capitalize on the early rotation and the small mistake that will be done by the top three teams because overconfident may hamper them. Like there might be chances where they go overconfident and then they make small mistakes where other teams or other squad can capitalize. That scenario will be insane. Not gonna lie, it will be insane if this team, like top three team, makes a small mistake and other teams comes and capitalize on them. It will be crazily insane in the Erangel map because rotation matters the most and the positioning, holding angle matters the most in Erangel map because this map might be vast, but long range fight takes lesser over here. So so they will go for aggression. And with a Papa already like spotting enemy over here, and Suti getting, oh, okay, this is insane right now. Suti already getting knocked down right now, and the pressure will be coming in from team LN, I guess, like team LN from Maldives. The pressure will be coming in for team NAVE over here, and the damage has been done, and still Suti like sneakily getting revived over here, and he will be revived, and the heal will be coming in. The first aid will be used over here. Like Jimmy going in for the fight over here, and Jimmy with a rotation like flank coming from the left side of the map over here, and team
Oh,
LPL will be getting eliminated. The pressure was there from this team, but however they could not survive from team NAVE over here. Like I said, they might fumble, and yes, they did fumble right now because they went for aggression, and they did not check the flank that was coming from the left side of that watchtower, and that Jimmy capitalized on that small mistake that was done. So this kind of mistakes will be done by many teams, and the teams that capitalize on these mistakes will take the advantage. Am I not like? Am I right, Josh? Where mistakes can be crucial for a single team over here.
yeah, definitely. It was just absolutely brilliant push by us and NRC to take out Lenient from this Erangel match. And I'm pretty sure I mentioned this that us NRC is a very good player, very good team in terms of how they play their Erangel matches. But as we saw that, she was just able to get an absolutely brilliant nade off, and Nostra with the 1v1 up against Jazz God over here. Hero gets eliminated, Nostra as well gets eliminated, and Dark Horse has been taken down, or actually has taken down Vermilion Esports over here in this Gatka side. And it's pretty unfortunate to see that just after this, after the Rondo match where they got 12 points actually from that match itself, they've not been able to capitalize from the next 3 matches that they have played here. So as we can see, it is going to be, you know, 3 matches with only 2 points here, ladies and gentlemen, for Vermilion Esports. So it's kind of unfortunate to see how this has been going in this scenario actually. So yeah, just unfortunate. It's a big disappointment here for VE. Hopefully they will be able to come back here. But as we can see, the next stage has come through, and it's going to be a really nice zone that we are going to witness here. Northern part of the circle here over towards the western side. Very strong position for most of these teams actually. So we can see the rotations have already started to come through for most of the teams here. And a lot of very nice starts have come through as well. With 64 teams, 64 players remaining, and 17 teams. We can see most of the teams are going to be fighting for the center zone, especially. And we can see Makpen has already taken the center compounds. It's going to be contested by a couple of teams here, especially Akazaya, as we can see here, known to control the center zone really early on in the matches here. And we can see that most of the teams have decided to actually start their rotations here in towards the circle. We can see Makpen is going to start taking eliminations up against Akazaya as well. 2 players knocked out in the same timing over here, and we can see Onikel is controlling a bit of the other side of the bridge as well here. So Makpen, they're going to try and capitalize as much as they possibly can over here, because you know, their position of course is going to go for the center, and having a strong center over here is just by clearing everyone out that decides to hold it. So of course no other team would definitely want to try and contest this area. So yeah guys, it's going to be really interesting to see, and I think Toaster will be much more experienced when it comes to seeing the Makpen lineup over here. Is it normal to see Makpen focus on the middle of the circle in Erangel matches and trying to clear out as much as they can, just so that they can get a good control of the center of early zones here? As we can see Onikel unfortunately getting knocked out here.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, exactly. Makpen all usually goes for like early zone control, like in terms of Erangel map, going for the center zone control and getting as much as they can, like elimination points, of seeking the advantage, like clearing out the threat they will be facing when it comes to Erangel. And right now, Onikel, their best man getting knocked, like eliminated over here, will be a devastating loss for Team Makpin right now because Makpin for it will be like Onikel and Caesar going for a best duo synergy when it comes to taking fight. And Caesar losing Onikel right now. However, Rain is Rain, okay. Panda taking like TLK, Panda taking fight as 12k is down.
Oh,
However, Panda gets knocked down right now. Okay, seriously, Panda gets knocked down from TLK. And Aladdin like going for a flank over there. But I don't think so. Like a zero tolerance already getting an upper hand advantage on Team Q Esport over here in Scouty, waiting for that positioning, waiting for that small mistake that will be done by Team Tolerance. And Scouty going in for straight down. But here he just missed, but he is not missing the next straight transfer. But he
oh,
is knocked down over here. Bouguet gets that knockdown. Okay, Bouguet does an outstanding spray and he does get Scouty over there, the main gunpowder, like the main person from TLQ Esport over here. And getting back to Mukpin, Mukpin will definitely go and contest for the circle of the zone. And losing Onikel might be a devastating loss for them. However, Rain is there to follow up from that Onikel, and he will be the best case scenario for Caesar right now. Every time Caesar takes a fight, Ren will be there to capitalize, giving cover fire, or he will be pushing in when Caesar is gonna giving cover fire over there. So honestly, Mukpin has an outstanding composition, like a lineup right now. Caesar, Rain, Onikel, these three lineups will be outstanding when it comes to taking fight, going for aggression, going for map control. So we need to watch out for Caesar and Rin over here out there. Like those two players will be going berserk mood out here. Like Erangel map, especially after controlling Rozok, entire Rozok, and they will be controlling this area right now, which they did capitalize and get like 5 elimination points near Jogopal City over there. So what do you think about the Sri Lankan team, Josh? Like, do you think LFEQZ will come back strong and take the winner chicken dinner? As you can see in the mini map, they have already taken control of the mountain top over there, which is near Jogopal. So what do you think about Team LFEQZ, Josh?
yeah, I think it's a very smart play, of course. Tom, the IGL, of course, for LFEQZ, really plans ahead when it comes to his rotations, of course. And we can see that when you get most of the zone, most of the control will go towards that southern Georgia Pool mountain that we can see here. And LFEQC, their synergy is over the roof. All you need to control this mountain is a whole lot of synergy. You need to have absolutely crucial gunpowder as well. And more than the gunpowder, you actually need to communicate with all of your teams. And just as we can see, LFEQC is doing just that, picking up info as much as possible here, just trying to let everyone know or trying to see at what point enemies will actually come through. And Revenger with the knockdown over there against Pokati. And we can see this is just an outside the zone clash over here that we can see in the north eastern side of the new zone that we can see here actually. So right now it's going to be XFL7. They have 2 players standing still, and we can see that one hit is roaming around here. And look at that TLQ Aladdin with the knockdown and the elimination coming through. It's the last player standing for STMC NG, as well as no, it's last 2 players standing for XFxL7. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see one hit gods. They also need to get onto the board in terms of chicken dinner as well. So yeah, just as I was saying, LFEQC, they're just keeping an eye out. See already, teams know that there's a team patrolling the Georgia Pool Hill right now, and usually you don't want to get sandwiched in between LFEQC and another team once they push over there. So everyone's just trying to keep away from that hill, but looking at the zone, it kind of looks like the zone will go towards keep going towards the hill over here. And right now we can see Mukpen up against Mystic here. I think Caesar was able to get the knockdown through the vehicle explosion there. And we can see his what a consistent spray that was here. Just was able to damage the car a lot, I know that. But unfortunately was not able to pick up much damage over there to get a knockout or do something considerable amount of damage to the team that he was fighting up against. But Aladdin against Mighty here from XFxL7, there's an absolutely incredible spray there from a distance as well. It's absolutely crazy the amount of sprays he's able to get here, and he's able to bring down XFL7 to a two-man roster. And now he's down to he has brought them down to a last player standing here in terms of prevention. Yes, for elimination, so he has gotten uh, a decent amount of eliminations here and decent amount of confidence. Aladdin, however, struggles with elimination in the close range. There, he wasted, I think, a whole mag trying to eliminate there, but yeah, I think he just gets that elimination either way. And now it's all laughs for XFL7. Not really, because they have the last player standing. So it's going to be interesting to see how they will be able to go forward here. But yeah, I think Toaster as LFEQC hold that mountain. It looks like they are en route for back-to-back chicken dinner, but we could be wrong, guys. Everything has happened here in this Pro Arena, Pro League Grand Finals here. So we will expect some more stuff to happen over here, because we can see the zone stage 4 has actually not shifted towards the hillside. It's actually gone a bit more northern to it, but they have not lost a zone advantage as of yet. So let's see how the middle of the zone is going to be contested, as MacPen now they hold the edge of the zone to contain the city of Georgiapur.
On already, like Makpin will be taking small engagement over here, and team NRC going for a fight with team EVR G4, and team EVR G4 are also good with Erangel map, especially ruined side, and they are taking fight over there with team NRC over there. And Yunkook, like especially known for his grenades, like his grenades in this map, will be devastating if he connects his grenade. It will be devastating for team NRC. But however, team NRC with a flawless synergy that they are going in, the push, the way they are pushing in, like 4-man push will be coming in, and the grenade will take down Slayer G4 over here. Slayer G4 will be knocked down. However, like Yonko cover his team, and the damage has been done. Like the DBS is also out, and he gets knocked down over there. And Yunkook is trying to go for the elimination to secure that 1 point, or not letting team NRG and RC to like get 4-man alive from here. And the grenades are each and every single time, and the knock was done over here. Yunko getting another knock, fabulous knock for his team, and he will be getting pressured in. Like the grenades will pressure him to change his location every single time. And the third party team is also coming, and they are waiting for a team to get eliminated over here. And team LA Akasa getting eliminated over here, and it is really a shocking team. Like this team, we're going so consistent when it comes to positioning in terms of zoning, but they will be getting eliminated in top 14 teams out here. So 32 players remaining and 12 teams alive, guys. There are 32 players in the lobby and 12 teams remaining, and finally Aladdin from team TLQ Esport getting eliminated over here. And like Josh mentioned, team LFEQZ, like maintaining that mountain, that range as their advantage. They are getting aggressive, as you guys can see over here. Like they are getting aggressive, and they will be capitalizing on the teams that are holding the edge of that zone. And it will be a fabulous job if they can eliminate entire team that is in that angle, which may be a relief for them in terms of elimination points and getting into that top 5 teams. They are securing a placement points over there, and team EVRG4 also gets eliminated to the hand of, and he will be using his S12K, and zone might eliminate him. And yes, he will be eliminated by the zone out there. And team and ISL NRC also getting eliminated, and team XFxL7 also getting eliminated over here. So we will be witnessing top 8 teams, where team LFEQZ dominating right now in terms of map control. However, Makpin is dominating in terms of elimination points and the center map control over there. Like Josh mentioned, whichever team takes that will be having a small advantage. And so far right now, team CS Vajra is capitalizing on that middle zone where every other team are way outside, and they haven't got inside the zone, and they will be pressure by Team Vajra over here because this team Vajra knows when to come back, especially Wimpy out there with an outstanding IGLing, positioning, and taking his team to the winner. And already he has secured that middle zone, so the pressure will be high on Team CS Vajra over there, but Wimpy out there will. I think he might capitalize on that, and Team LFEQZ already getting eliminations after elimination in that area of the edge of the zone in northern east part of the map over here, and Team Dark Horse also getting eliminated. So what do you think, Josh? Do you think like Team LFEQZ can control the map where Vajra team is already there, or will this team get eliminated after a while? What do you think on this case?
Yeah, it looks like it's very. Oh, look at that zone shift. They're no longer center zone here. It's a bit more open area, and I think what LFPPC can do in this position here is move towards the compound that you can see that I think it's maybe outside the zone, but maybe move towards that side a bit, maybe use utility as much as they possibly can, because now Mukpen exhausting all of their utility over here. 2 smokes down. LFPPC should stuck on that over here, and you can see some sprays coming in from Omega, which is harder. Trying to see if we can pick up a couple of eliminations. We can see Jira sort of becoming overwhelmed over here. We can see that Octane is going to get knocked out over here, but oh my goodness, it's actually what a spray from this side, and it's actually Void from Team Vedapop in the last place standing here that is actually picking apart LFEQC in this position. He has got a nice little angle from this sniper tower, but it's not going to be supported by the circle here, as it is going to start closing in about 17 seconds here right now, guys. So it's going to be interesting. We have one hit gods as well. They have to make a move in towards the circle, and they have to lead to each and every player to try and get to a spot that they think is going to be comfortable enough for them. You can see Rin from Mukpen knocking out some players here from N8M right now and getting some elimination. Is going to be Rosha from one hit gods right now, and CS Vajra and try and see if they can pick up some more eliminations, and they do here really nicely as the zone will also start. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, Tabs, what a spray that was with 7 bullets left in his gun there, and it looks like he's going to get knocked out to the zone over here. And LFEQC, unfortunately, they will have to look at a healing battle to keep on surviving here. Otherwise, it looks like there's no way that they are going to be able to move into the zone over here. We can see that the last 3 teams still standing over here. Omega trying to move into the zone slowly but surely. With the amount of first aid kits he has, I think it's going to be kind of unfortunate. He tries to take the elimination. He does get the elimination, but we can see that Wimpy from CS Vajra has actually gotten that elimination of Omega here finally. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it's the last 3 teams remaining here. One hit gods Vajra and N8M for the winner chicken dinner here. I think it's time one hit gods got onto the board here with 54% chance of winning. The nades are going to try and come through from Wimpy over here, trying to see if they can get a connection. Sanda is going to have to try and keep his calm, keep his cool here. Ruksha with the 6 eliminations is going to be a very pivotal man in this position here because of the amount of confidence he has in terms of his playing, how he has been able to secure those 6 eliminations in a really harsh position here, but somehow he has been able to come through and do that here in this time right now in the first Erangel match. And oh my goodness, Woods coming in for the rush over here. Going to be really interesting, guys, actually, who is going to be able to win this chicken dinner here in this Erangel. And we can see Zaruk from N8M is going to get eliminated to the zone here. One hit against Vajra. It's going to be interesting to see which team will win, because one hit gods, they are too good to be get left out also. One of the top teams in Sri Lanka fighting it out for against CS Vajra right now. We can see the space coming in. Unfortunately, it's not going to come through. But yeah, it's a bit too much of a difficult scenario for them right now. Both pressured by Circle over here. One hit Woods. That nade looks really good, but it doesn't take the knockdown of Wimpy over here. That nade might, but it's not that close either as well. So right now, Another nade coming through. That nade looks awfully close, but unfortunately, oh my goodness,
Oh
Woods
my
makes the
goodness.
connection, and now it's down to the 9 of CS He gets it over here. Sanda is going to have to try and give the information of a Gritty because he has unfortunately been knocked out over here. Roksha trying to see if he can hold back over here. He is going to be the man that's most likely to take this elimination, but Woods is going to go forward a bit more. Woods, oh my goodness, Gritty is going to take the knockdown of Woods, and now all of a sudden it's a 1v1 scenario for one hit gods and CS Vajra. Oh my goodness, and what a nade, what a nade, what a finish from one hit gods. Ladies and gentlemen, Roksha was able to hold his nerve, hold his position, and CS Vajra was not able to capitalize there. Unfortunately, that nade was so beautifully timed, so perfectly placed, and so well played from one hit gods. They are finally on the board now. And Toaster, I think this is going to be a really incredible start for one of another Sri Lankan team that we have witnessed here. So in 4 matches, we have had 2 Bhutan teams get the chicken dinner, and we have had 2 Sri Lankan teams get the chicken dinner as well. What are your thoughts about this?
Honestly, it is getting insane. Like I said, guys, like I said, the teams are performing at their peak level, and 2 maps is already taken by Team Bhutan, and 2 map Sri Lankan teams have been taken it continuously, and for the day one to end, it's gonna be like either Sri Lankan or either it's gonna be Bhutan over here. Like last deciding map will be Erangel again, the next upcoming map. And for the individual over here, Roxa like taking an MVP for his team with 7 eliminations. Woods with 1, and Fatih with 0 eliminations, and Sanda with 3 eliminations over here. So this is the team that took the winner chicken dinner over here. 1 hit, guys. Finally, it is gonna be an intense battle between Team Bhutan and Team Sri Lanka right now. And the overall comparison between 1 hit and Vajra will be 1,752 damages for Team 1 hit and 1,884 damages for Team Vajra over here. And 6 knocks with 11 eliminations for Team 1 hit and 9 knocks and 11 eliminations for Team Vajra out here. And 21 rounding up to 21 points for Team 1 hit and 17 points for Team Vajra. Survival time will be 26 by 16 and 26 by 9 out here. Like I said, Team Vajra is known to come back. Like after falling down, they are known to come back like stronger with greater information. And we have seen this where Wimpy leading his team to the second position over there, a near close to getting the winner chicken dinner. It was absolute cinema where Gritty getting 2 outstanding knock, but Roksha was there with an outstanding grenade, and he did secure a winner chicken dinner for his team. We had 7 elimination out here with 806 damages, 1 assist, 26 by 16 survival time, 2 knocks, and 187 heals done by Roksha out here, the MVP. The overall top player for the Erangel map will be taken by Roksha with 7 eliminations. Second place is taken by Gritty with 5 eliminations. Uh, Third place will be taken by QZ with 4 eliminations. Then Revenger with 6 eliminations taking the fourth place. And the fifth place will be taken by Jimmy over here with 5 eliminations. So these 5 players are the top team, like top players for the Erangel map. And the overall match standing for Erangel will be taken by 1 hit over here with 21 points. And second place will be taken by CS Vajra with 17 points. Then third place will be taken by Makpin over here with 9 points. Fourth place will be taken by LFEQZ with 9 points. And fifth place will be taken by ISSL NRC with 8 points. Then sixth place will be taken by XFX Legend 07 with 8 points. Then Dark Horse with 6 points. NG with 5 points. N8M with 5 points out here. Zero Tolerance with 3 points. Veda Papa with 3 points. TLQ Esport with 3 points. Misty Destiny with 3 points. And yeah, these are the top 15 teams that are overall standing right now. And as you can see, you can just you can see where your favorite team stands over here. And the overall top player for the first day or till the fourth map will be held by Rain from Makpin. And the second position will be held by Cesar from Makpin again. Then the third position will be held by QZ from Team LFEQZ. And the fourth place will be held it by Onikill over here with 8 eliminations. And the fifth place will be held it by Draco 3X with 11 eliminations. And the overall, let's go with the overall standing. Overall standing still is holded by Mokpin over here. The hashtag one position is still holded by Mokpin with 51 points, and second place is holded by Team LFEQZ with 37 points. Third place is holded by Zero Tolerance with 33 points. Fourth place is holded by NG with 33 points again, and the fifth place is holded by Team One Hit with 32 points. So finally, we can see the competition between the two countries, Sri Lanka and Bhutan. Where from Bhutan, like the main team that is dominating will be Mukpen, and for Team Sri Lanka, it will be Team coming up strong right now. And the next map or the closing map for the day one will be Erangel again, and we will be seeing an intense game, intense fight in Erangel because Team LF EQZ going on strong, and Team 1H finally getting that winner chicken dinner, and they will be full on confidence to gain another winner chicken dinner. So we will be back to see which team will take the Erangel map or the last map for the day one, and we will see you guys after a short break.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again. Here we have the final Erangel match underway over here, and we got the plane path going in from Kamashki all the way to military base side. We have the zone actually going towards southern side here, and it's supporting the plane path a lot. So just like in the previous Erangel match, we do have a lot of the teams actually inside the circle over here, and we do have a lot of opportunities here for to see all of these teams fight up against each other. We have Akazai unfortunately missing this match, and I think that gives a good opportunity for Vermilion Esports to go to their designated drop location of Pochinki. And yeah, some good things never change here, but yeah, there are no obvious threats here like EQZ or Akazaya or even a couple of other teams that come through. BE, they of course move towards the Pochinki side, so it's a safe option over here, and of course they will look like a really good team contention for this chicken dinner here, hopefully. But right now we can see Milta Power and sorry, not Milta Power, Milta side actually. In a whole heap of action over here, we have I think Outlaws, and I think we do have. Oh no, we only have Outlaws over here in Milta, and they're up against Team Way the Papa over here. So it's going to be interesting to see which team actually wins this fight over here because Rocky already has picked up one elimination in convincing style over here. So it's going to be nice to see how the teams they will actually play this final Erangel match out over here. We do have the stage one closing in 10 seconds. Of course, we are 3 minutes into the match here, and it's about to start any second now here. And we do have Vajra come towards Novo's side. Usually we see 4K coming out and securing this area, but I think 4K they are not going to contest this area in this Erangel match. 4K right now they have not been at the best of their form here. They've only gotten 6 points total here, and they are yet to move into higher positions because they do have a lot of talented people in the lineup, but they are dead last on the points table. Hopefully something will change in this match. Whether they'll be able to make a comeback is the question, but hopefully they'll be able to pick up a couple more points over here. But right now we can see Outlaws, they eliminate Void out of Veda Papa over here. So Team Veda Papa down to the last 3 man remaining, and now it's an equal fight. But Techno with the AG, he's going to pick up another elimination. Koraz is going to get eliminated over here from Team Outlaws, and Veda Papa, they all of a sudden get the advantage back in terms of manpower with 3 players up against 2 over here in Team Outlaws. So yeah. So, Tos, what do you think? Who do you think will be able to get this final Erangel match chicken dinner and close day one out on a very high note here?
So, judging by the previous Erangel map, it is either gonna be either CS Vajra gonna come like give a epic comeback because this team we're stuck in like top 15 team like top 15 in the leaderboard. And okay, where the Papa, okay, already like they are falling down, and Team Batman reaching out there for third party and getting where the Papa over here. So it is gonna be an interesting match in Milta right now between 3 teams where it's gonna be duo, and an entire squad that is gonna be like putting pressure on this team. So whereas who's gonna win the final map, I think it will be there might be a chance for team CS Vajra over here because this team loves to come back and have a strong starting. If they do not have a strong starting in the day one or the first map, they will be ending it strongly. And it was already showcased in the first Erangel map over there. Like reaching up to the top two and getting that elimination points, fighting against like team one head. So I think like there will be high chances for team CS Warriors to come back and team Outlaws over here trying to take fight over their grenades are being like traded between the two teams over here with the Papa and team Outlaws over here, and whereas team XFX L7 going in our team trying to flank and already he's getting like snakes getting spotted by team Outlaws over here, and the knock okay with the Papa last member will be alive and the other member that was holding this compound will be knocked down. It is either gonna be like team Weather Papa like us being alive or getting eliminated or team Outlaws eliminating team XFxL7 over here or like team XFL like finally getting a close like finally coming back after having a devastating 4 maps. So it is either gonna be team XFxL legend like comeback or team Vajra going for a comeback. So these are the two teams I think will try to end the day one's map. But what about you, like Josh? Which team do you think will end the first map over here? Will the top two teams like Mukpen and LFEQZ end it, or will the two teams I mentioned to you will end it?
I think that Markpen really has a nice little opportunity here for them to move towards the top of the table and keep themselves at the top of the table. Actually, moving on to the next day is going to be pretty interesting to see how they actually, work out their final Erangel match here. Of course, we saw a lot of teams one-hit gods, especially taking the chicken dinner in the previous match. They will look to try and get their team into a form right now because they are too good of a team to miss out over here. We have 4 nights in a fight right now, and we can see that Witcher is trying to keep the pressure on here, but Witcher not going in for the rush here. He's just going to let the team take the revive here, and I think it's almost taking the revive, and he would have been able to take that elimination, but I have no idea why he delayed so much here. 4 nights, leaving it up to Purem yet again to try and do something here. But I think Vajra also a really good team to try and contest for the chicken dinner to end it off here. But it looks like either Mukpen or One Hit Gods that have a really high chance, if you think about it, to go ahead and take this chicken dinner. But it's also LFEQC's chance to try and finish at the hashtag number 1 position. Try and take Mukpen out early is what they're thinking, and build up on the 14 points that they have to get to overtake them for the hashtag number 1 position. It's not going to be easy, but it's definitely doable if something special comes through for the team here. But 4K, unfortunately, they had a very disappointing start in this day 1 here with only 6 points in 5 matches. They will also agree with me when I say that they will have to try and sort of build up a strategy in how to come back, because there are 3 days in this grand finals here. So 1 day has already been completed. There are another 2 more days with 10 matches total to try and come back. So it's going to be interesting to see how 4K will definitely be able to come back here, because they're too good of a team to be written off just like that way. Especially Purem, I think we'll have to do a lot of work behind the scenes to see what they can be able to do here. But now we can see the second stage zone over here going up towards Pochinki. It takes the southern island out of play completely, and we can see that Vermilion Esports, the Area 51 as well as Horse, they captured the center of the circle over here that we can see. So let's see, guys. We have LFEQC, Horse, we have N8M, we have Mukpen closing in towards the Pochinki side. So it's going to be interesting to see how these teams will be played out over here. Will we be able to hold their ground, hold their drop of Pochinki, or will LFEQC and Horse just bring together a nice little sandwich towards this team and eliminate them out of the match? That's a question that will be answered here in just a bit, with 62 players remaining and 17 teams alive here in this position.
And not to mention the third parties that are coming behind, like Team TLQ and Team UF1. These teams are like coming for third parties, and behind them, every single teams are waiting for a single opportunity. And imagine for a hypothetical scenario in Pochinki, like the teams like Mukpen, VE Sport, and One Hit Gods, and like Dark Horse like take fight. But whereas other teams were waiting for that small capitalization to take place, and they take the insta to winner chicken dinner while contesting for the middle circle of the zone over here. And in the bridge side, we can already see team NAVE like taking fight over there in the bridge. Like the bridge is being holding, and Lucifer getting on the Fabulous knocked out there from team. I think like it is like Mystic, yeah. Cloudy. Cloudy is the last remaining over here, and already he will be getting damaged over there. Last 25 HP remaining over here on Cloudy. The grenade will connect again from Jimmy over there. Jimmy with the grenade after grenade, and the spray cannot connect over there from Jimmy. But still, he knows that Cloudy is heavily wounded over there. So the push may come in from team, like from Jimmy or Lucifer over there, like, or they may just wait for them to approach inside the zone, as they already lost one of their members far behind. And like I said, Lucifer going in, so Lucifer will go in and hunt for that elimination points no matter what. And team Mystic will be like Mystic Dynasty will be getting eliminated over here. And for team CS Wajah, they will be taking fight with team LNN over here, and one of the member will be knocked down, and the elimination point will be secured by team Wajra out here. So for team Wajra, not gonna lie, for team Wajra, Josh, this team loves to play a slow tactical game where they will let other teams fight and exhaust every single resource they have. And once they know that these teams have exhausted every single resources, they will go on and full rush and get that elimination points. So that's why like I think this team has the highest potential right now. But however, we cannot forget about Team Mukpen, One Hit Gods over there, because these two teams loves to go aggressive, and the gunpowder they're holding is at the insane level. But however, like Team Wajra, though, it is solely upon Wimpy how to take his team to the spot, like the spot of winner chicken dinner. And for Team LF, EQZ, they already lost two of their crucial member, giving a small opportunity for Mukpin to capitalize on that mistake done by Team LF EQZ, so they can secure more elimination points. Or even if they could not secure more elimination points and they die early, Team LFQ would not cannot catch Mukpin over here in the day one, and that will be the scenario case happening in the day one. And already Mukpin taking fight with LFQZ, and the last member surviving will be Omega over here. So the high stake, high pressure will be taken by Omega from Team LFQZ. And what do you think, Josh? Do you think Team like Omega can survive until top 5 to maintain that streak of placement point to catch up with Mukpin out here, because they already lost 3 of their crucial member? Only Omega is alive right now.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit difficult here in this situation. LFEQC, they needed their roster to stay alive for as much as possible here, but when it comes to their 37 points, they really hold a nice position. They will be able to nicely stay in the second place position, obviously, but Mukpen, I think, is a bit too much of an ask right now. And oh my goodness, because his scout taking down XFxL7 Mighty over here really, really convincingly. TLQ looking to come back despite their performances here in the previous matches. We have Area 51, we have a couple of eliminations as well over here up against One Hit Gods, who have won the previous match, but in this scenario it's not looking that great for them as well. So we have the revive come through as well, so Faith will have to get healed up as soon as possible over here. You can see the nades, the pressure coming through from each side over here. We have zero tolerance, a full man roster still alive, and I think Area 51. It's zero tolerance. Easy. Definitely not on the same team over here, but oh my goodness, zero tolerance. Easy. Tobden was able to get the knockdown of I think it was Faith, and Easy was able to clean that up from zero tolerance here. So they know that there is another team in the vicinity as well. But right now we have Vermilion Esports as well with Nero Crazy and Nostra, only the three-man roster of this list. Unfortunately, not available for the last match here in this XForce L7 Grand Finals. But I think Crazy, Nostra, and Nero all have the gunpowder enough to move in or actually get a couple more points for the final match that we have here lined up for you guys. It's going to be interesting to see what they are going to be able to pull off here. So far, we do have a couple of teams that have been eliminated. So far, 5 teams, one hit gods. LNN. We have a lot of other teams as well that's got eliminated on 3 teams. But yeah, the zone has shifted and it's gone towards the western side of the previous circle. So right now, N8M look like they have a really nice little rotation in towards the circle. Muffin trying to see if they can pick it up before they can over here in the northern side. And we have a lot of teams on the eastern side of the map right now that do have to move in towards the circle here. Right now, Vermilion Esports, they do have a nice little position as well. So it looks like their position actually enables them to try and stay prepared for the next zone that's going to come through. And STMC Flanky has been taken down over here. Unfortunately, this is somewhere over in the farm side. So this is the extreme outside of the circle here that we are witnessing. So yeah, STMC NG will have to try and do something about that, because it's not going to be good if they move into the final circles. Only one player standing here, just like Papa will have to do over here. STMC NG, Pokety, and Fantastic will have to work together really nicely to actually build up on their progress here and try and actually get a decent position inside the circle, because right now where they are fighting is not going to be very easy to do so here, as Nero gets knocked out from the side. 4K still replying back here. LFEQC, final man standing Omega, will get eliminated. Unfortunately, it looks like they'll have to settle for the second place position. If ZT Esports don't go that crazy, they will stay in the third place position. But this is a good advantage to finish off in a top position here. So already 37 points have been accumulated. The FPC has not been able to capitalize in this match. So just a couple more eliminations will actually guarantee them a second place finish here in this first day of the XFL7 Pro League Grand Finals here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what is going on as the Stage 4 zone closes, and we are about to have Stage 5 in a couple of seconds from now.
Okay, like finally we are seeing the top 11 teams over here, and the zone have shifted into a weird stage right now. Southern part of Pochinki, where there is Barnyard, and if it goes towards the northern part, it will be an open area to fight on. So there is no much cover, and it will be hard for those teams which are at the southern part of the angle where Makpan are holding to enter inside the zone, because Makpan already have that control. And Team Vajra won't be getting knocked down, already getting a party from Team Makpan out there. Makpan finally locking in themselves, getting and going for that elimination point out here. Makpan eliminating entire Team Vajra out here. Like I said, guys, this map control, the way the team takes map control will determine which team is going to take the winner chicken dinner out here. And for now, like Makpan having an outstanding map control over here, Team Vajra, entire Team Vajra, and securing 5 elimination points over here. And Team N8M also getting eliminated over here. And if you guys can see in the leaderboard have changed, like where zero tolerance going up to the second position right now, and Team LFEQZ going for the third position right now. However, we cannot forget Team ISSL NRC, because this team was good. This team did get one winner chicken dinner, and this team has the potential to get another chicken dinner in this last map, Erangel right now, and they already secured the 9th position, like top 9 over here. So, Josh, do you think like there is some chance to come back right now because they are holding with 6 eliminations and with 4 members equivalent to Makpin right out there. So what do you think about NRC right now? Because Lucifer, Suti will go aggressive and gain that kills, and Jimmy will be there to give them cover fire every single time. So do you see a small opening for team NRC to capitalize right now because major strong teams are already have been eliminated right now, and some other teams are having less member or they are out of the positioning, way out of the zone control. What do you think about, especially about like NRC right now?
Yeah, definitely. NRC is such a good team to keep out of the game. We have Lucifer as well, just absolutely dominating this lobby as well. There's 4 eliminations picked up already. And yeah, as I said, ISL NRC, they do have to get into the winnings of the XFL7 Pro League here as soon as possible, because if they don't, it's just going to keep on becoming harder and harder over here for them to try and pick up any amount of points. But as of right now, we do have a couple of fights going on, and Susti is just barely able to make it into the circle after eliminating a player right now. Onikel is the last player standing here in this team, and EVRG from the side was able to pick up that knockdown over here, and ISNRC wouldn't be thanking their lucky stars right now if it weren't for Tobden from EVRG4 here. So it's ISNRC, they survived to see maybe another zone here, but we can see stage 6 has come through, and it's now down to the last 6 teams remaining here in this final circle over here right now. TLQ Esports looking to fight up against, oh, what a knock that was from the grenade from Panda, and Crazy has been knocked out unfortunately, and we can see EBR as well getting slightly cornered over here. We saw Nero get the knock, but I'm pretty sure ISSL and NRC was able to pick up that elimination there, or was it vice versa? I'm not really sure. Nostra is able to pick up a couple of elimination, and we can see that EVR is going to be able to eliminate ISSL and NRC. Nero as well gets knocked out yet again, and Rocky just looking towards the other side, trying to see if they can gain a positional advantage yet again here. Rocky able to climb back up in the cliff. So yeah, guys, all said and done, there are 5 more teams remaining. We have 9 players as well. So let's see, guys, who do you think will win in this final Erangel match of the XF Pro League season? What a nade actually from Aladdin to take down EVR. Now we're down to the last 4 teams, actually last 3 teams, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, which team do you think will be able to take chicken dinner here in this final match over here? Nostra with a beautiful knockdown over here. Now it's down to the last 5 players actually remaining. TLQ 3-man versus Vermilion Esports 2-man over here. Nostra is able to get 2 eliminations. Nero with 1. And Joseph, what do you think? Who do you think will be able to win this final match? Of course, 3 matches in 3. It's all going to go to Sri Lanka Esports right now. It's either Vermilion or TLQ in this position here.
I think right now TLQ will take the winner with chicken dinner because like Team Vermilion Esport right now they are really off position because like one of their member is outside the zone and they are off the reach right now and it will be pressure on right now. And Nero like not do anything because like he is really off position, and Team TLQ taking the winner with chicken dinner right now. Fabulous way to come back. Fabulous way to end the day 1 series over here. Like TLQ after getting eliminated early on, after like Scout getting eliminated or either Panda getting eliminated early on, they did come back and they did take the winner chicken dinner off the final map Erangel to end it. Like a wonderful way to come back over here. And
Yeah,
yeah, you can say it. Yeah. What do you think about this prediction? Because like the teams we predicted did not like live up to like the end.
Yeah,
and
they
like
did.
TLQ like just came back. So what do you think about that?
Yeah, we thought otherwise here. Definitely, we thought that ISIS NRC would try and make it the top. They had four-man roster alive here, but just that fight against the team that we saw there, they were able to clear it out really nicely. But it was just EVRG for I think that last player really took them out and really caused a dent in that fight that we witnessed there. So yeah, they were able to stay until the last few phases of the circle, but unfortunately they were able to make it. But well done, props to TLQ, especially 98 here for taking four eliminations. McLaren with zero, Aladdin and Ferrari with two each here, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, those are the winner chicken in team stats. Let's move on to the next couple of statistics that we have here. We have I think yeah, the MVP is going to be 98 over here. Umi 98 with four eliminations, 1,214 damage, five knocks, and 313 heal. Really, really well played in this position. They are the winner chicken dinner team as well. So chicken dinner team has their MVP as well here in this final Erangel match that we have in the first day of the XFL7 Pro League here that we have grand finals. So yeah, really well played to Umi 98 for the MVP in this final Erangel match of day one here. Let's move on to the next couple of statistics that we have here today. I think it's going to be the overall comparison between the top two teams here. No, it's going to be the top players that we have. And after match number 5, and it's Umi with 4 eliminations, Lucifer with 5 eliminations, we have Batman with 4 eliminations, Rocky with 4, and Snake with 4 eliminations as well. Really well played to all of these players here. In the top players list of the final match, Lucifer yet again was really content on trying to get the chicken dinner, but unfortunately, it's a bit too hard for him to go through with this. So we got TLQ with 8 eliminations, securing 18 total points, and with 10 eliminations, ISIL and Nasi was only able to secure 2 placement points. But yeah, guys, that is what is here. TLQ was able to get the chicken dinner in a much more convincing style. ISIL and Nasi will have to try their level best in the next couple of days that we have. So yeah, it's definitely not over. Most of the teams will have much more chances here to prove themselves. So I hand it over to Toaster to talk to us through about the match rankings and possibly even end us off here in this first day itself. So Toaster, what do you think about the match rankings that we see here?
So for the match ranking for the final map Erangel, it was really shocking for TLQ to come back strong and getting that winner chicken dinner. Like as we both predicted a different team, like from both Bhutan and Sri Lanka, but like TLQ like coming over like an epic hero and like saying that okay, both of you are wrong because we are back, we will climb back in that leaderboard, and they did secure that winner chicken dinner with 18 points and securing the #1 position for the final map. And second position will be taken by ISSL NRC with 12 points. And the third position will be taken by XFxL Legit with 12 points again. Like finally, like the host team have come back. They are going in a good run. Are we gonna see this same consistency from this team for second day and third day, or will they fall back again? And the fourth place is taken by Team EVR G4 with 11 points, and team fifth place is taken by Reda Papa over here with 10 points over here. And the sixth position will be taken by Team VE Sport over here with 9 points, and the seventh place will be taken by Team Wajra over here with 7 points, and Mukpin with 6 points taking the 8th position, Zero Tolerance taking the 9th position with 5 points over here, and Mystic Dynasty taking the 10th place with 4 position, Air 51 with 4 points taking 11th position out here, and Outlaws and one hit gods taking having both 2 total points taking 12 and 13 place over here, and for 14 and 15 it will be taken by team 8 N8M Esport with 2 points and NG with 1 point over here. Rest of the team did not have any elimination points, neither they got any placement points out here. So these are the top 15 teams for the final map Erangel. and it was really an intense map. And let's go with the overall top players right now. So overall top players is still dominated by Mukpin out here. Mukpin Caesar taking the first position with 12 elimination points. Second position is held by Rin, Mukpin Rin with 16 elimination points. And the third place is held by Lucifer with 12 points. Fourth place is held by Onikel over here with 9 points. And the fifth place is held by Suti with 11 points over here, 11 elimination points. So these are the 5 top players from day one. An intense level of fight, intense level of gunfight we have seen. And let's go with the overall standing. So for overall standing, the first position still held by Team Mukpen out here with 57 points, and they have 2 more days to secure the #1 position. And will they be able to continue the consistency they are showing in the day one, or will they lose their first position to Team NRC or Team TLQ over there? Because these two teams are like finally climbing back to the top 3 leaderboard out here. Mukpin, followed by Team NRC, followed by Team TLQ, then Zero Tolerance, and then yeah, it's gonna be LFEQZ. So these are the 5 top teams for the day one overall standing, and we have seen every single team that is in like top 5 or like top 6 have gotten 1-1 chicken dinner. First map Rondo taken by Mukpin with outstanding position of elimination points and total points with rounding up to 31. Second taken by Zero Tolerance with 20 points. Third taken by LFEQZ with 20 points. And fourth map Erangel is taken by One Hit Gods with 21 points. And the final map is taken by Team TLQ with 18 points. So it is gonna be like Sri Lanka versus Bhutan right now, because the top 3 position is held by Sri Lankan and Bhutan. So 2 points for Bhutan, I guess, and 3 points for Team Sri Lanka. And this is just the day one, guys. This is just the day one of the grand finale. And there is 2 more days to come. Tomorrow, same timing, same place, same arena, to see which team will be crowned as the champion. So until then, take care, bye bye, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel that you're watching right now, and see you tomorrow.